Psycho Squad Gaming Club role-playing episode. This features mature adults using mature language. If that bothers you, stop listening now. Enjoy our game and remember, alter reality on a regular basis.
Greetings, gamers and nerds! This is MrMartin from Psycho Squad Gaming Club. It's Sunday, it's gaming day, and we have everyone here to do some Star Wars today. We're going to be continuing on with our new Star Wars group that we made up, and we're going to be adding another character. Greg is here. He's made up his own character. Right, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, everyone, when we first started this, introduced their character. Why don't you just take a couple of minutes and tell us about your character real quick? Yeah.
Well, she's,
She. Really? She?
the Jenga.
Alright, go ahead.
Her parents, her dad was a banker. Her mom was a performer. Did trick shots and stuff like that with guns, and that's where she learned how to do her guns. She grew up. Her mom taught her gun. And
So basically, he's saying he took ambidexterity and two-weapon fighting. So he can use two pistols at the same time.
yeah.
And the lowest penalty possible.
Dad met the mom at a show, and and they both fell in love, and they had me, and I was kind of a wild child.
Okay.
And part of it in her background, her uncle was always in trouble, but he was her favorite uncle.
All right.
Which his name is
The Virus off of a movie. Anyway, sorry. Cool. So what class? So you're human.
She's human scoundrel.
A human scoundrel. Right on. Having more scoundrels does not hurt at all.
So
No problem with that.
she
And
was
your
all
second level, the same as everyone else here is second level. So,
yeah.
All right, because you played this group with me in another group, so I said, yeah, we'll just transfer it over since we're probably never going to play the convict group again, so we'll just do that. Cool.
And she just recently got broken out of prison. She's been in and out of juvie homes.
Oh, maybe we are the parole group. All right. Lance's character gets emailed or galactic mailed parole e-papers.
The hell is this?
And what does it pay? Right?
And why does it come postage due? And what's the price?
Yeah, that was from her lawyer. It's a weird race called Fentari, and the lawyer's name is a Trey.
Oh my god.
So we're having sushi tonight.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably. Cool, man. Good character. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And then also here at the house, we got Brandon at the end there. What's going on, dude?
I'm here to cause problems and be as sarcastically monotone as I can.
Yeah, that's your character. And Thomas is also here live. What's going on there, son?
Well,
Did you find your character?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool.
And I'm ready for my character to be an English little dark elf chihuahua.
All right, then. And then online, we got our other gamers. Lance is on there. He's running the ship. How you doing, Lance?
Doing pretty good.
Right on. And then Nick is online, as usual. Nicky Poo, how you doing, man?
Good.
Right on, brother. And then last but not least, well, maybe very least, but you know I'm kidding, it's Catman. How you doing, Monte?
I can just feel the love from here. You better be glad I ain't got my coffee yet. Otherwise I'd be more snarky.
Oh, well, drink the coffee and get snarky, will you? Jeez.
That will change very soon here.
Right. That was loud.
My bad.
I was all like, wow, that's new microphone really picks it up. That was...
I didn't even roll it by the mic, or not roll it.
You don't have to. That mic is incredibly sensitive. So don't make fun of it. Don't start crying.
We'll be using those days.
It's a little snowflake microphone. So let's look here. So we had a bunch of stuff. Let's go through just a quick recap. Last time, well, 2 gaming sessions ago, we stayed at Nagasaki's place. We ran around, tried to find jobs and everything. And then we played again, and that gaming session was nothing but role-playing and us trying to figure out what type of jobs we were going to take, trying to make contacts with jobs, finding this current job that we're about to go on. I don't know. I didn't think it was that exciting, so that's why I haven't edited it and put it up. Maybe I will at some point, but it was just an awful lot of role playing that we just had to hash out and just grind through. So today, our group is getting together. We have a job, and we're getting ready to go on that job. But before we do that, I want to cover just a couple of things. First is going to be getting Greg's character into the group, which is not going to be that difficult. Daro, at some point before you guys leave, Matasaki is going to meet with you, like for a snack time or something like that, and hold a little meeting with you. He's got his assistant with him. You have a meeting with Matasaki. Matasaki says, my friend, I have a special request. And you've known Matasaki for a long time. Requests usually mean...
That's an order.
You've been volunteering.
I owe money, that's an order.
Yeah.
I owe money, that's an order.
He says, I have a friend of mine who I owe a favor to. I don't know how I got myself into this unfortunate event, but I'm going to cash in this favor by applying it to you, and I want you to give my friend's daughter a job.
Okay. Yes, sir.
She's got skills in doing the sneaky stuff and black market, finding all the cool things. I think she could help you out, and this clears me of my debt. That's really all that matters here now, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, sir.
Alright, so then he points over to the door. Door opens up, and
Django.
walks in.
A tall, lanky female with white hair pulled back in a ponytail.
Okay.
Okay, she's 6'1", 135 pounds.
That's a big bitch. Don't get you.
135 pounds. Got a poncho.
Okay.
And a bolero hat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why is it always your characters?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're staring across the table. There is a hut that's in here. You know him. He's not a contact, so don't write him down. But he's a contact of your father.
Oh my
and
God.
yeah, and there was a business dealing that happened between your father and him. So he's calling in a favor, and he says he's going to get you a job.
Okay.
So the gentleman that you're looking across is Lance's character. Lance, just real quick, you want to describe your character?
Yeah, 6 foot tall, skinny, blonde kid. I am dressed quite nicely. Definitely gives off that air of nobility.
Yep. He's a noble. He definitely smells like money.
Yeah.
So the trade gene in you is going, ooh, that smells like money.
No, she's into bad boys.
I'm glad our blue Jew isn't here. Nick.
No,
He heard you.
really.
Hopefully soon you'll be able to play him. I gotta get that together. So, all right. So Matasaki goes, "This is Django. This is your new employer." Introduces him as Daro. He's a family friend. So any insult that you do to him is an insult to my family. Do your job. Do it well. Get paid. All right. Thank you guys very much. Why are you guys still in my office?
We're leaving now. We're leaving now.
Time to go.
I'm walking out.
Yeah.
It's the Jenga phone.
Oh, I'm actually getting paid.
Well,
We said we're giving you a job. We didn't negotiate pay.
wow. Damn, been talking to Nick on how to do finances, I guess, man. That's
Horrible. I think my connection is out. I have to go. Oh, no.
oh man, just what? I can't hear.
Hear you?
Actually, my young engineer has got nothing bad to say about his daddy, other than creating a couple of my sisters with a pink lightsaber hoe bag. But other than that,
Well, we all got all vitamins.
yeah, well, yeah. My dad likes apparently he likes those little purple pills a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. So
we should cut him off.
exactly. Okay, so Greg, you have all your gear in a duffel bag with you. I take it you guys are going back to the ship, right?
Yeah, we're gonna head on back to ship, but I want to talk to Django here.
Okay.
Beyond you're doubling up on our expertise, and I want to know what to expect here. Our other person who's specializing in let's just say underhanded work. Does her work horizontally? Are we getting the same kind of deal with you, or what am I? Yeah.
I barely caught. He was like freaking.
Well, he said he was referring to Monte's character about horizontal work. He wants to know if you're a little different.
No.
Oh, you're not different? Oh, great.
No, I don't do the horizontal. No. Any pirates? They killed my fiance, my mate. I hate the pirates.
Stuttering.
Didn't roll chain smoking and stuttering. Doggone it.
Fucking duck.
Yeah.
Well, assume I be on her for the social situations, and maybe you can get some of the second floor situations done.
There you go. But having multiple people being able to go look for stuff is not a bad thing. So cool.
What is her charisma, out of curiosity?
12.
All right.
I'm average.
Daro's a very pretty man.
Pretty
Yeah, he's a pretty man.
Yeah, my
He's got a 19 charisma.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pretty man with money.
There you go.
Don't do anything. You gotta be a badass. A bad boy.
Klue is just a short little dark elf who's angry all the time.
Yeah.
he looks pretty.
Yeah.
He's a pretty little whatever the fuck.
All right. So, are we ready to start rope holding?
No tax on anybody?
This cargo, getting this front going.
Yes. Let's get to it.
All right.
I think I have any tattoos. No.
So I put up in chat just some tables for everyone, or if you have access to the book, you can also reference these pages. It's on page 224 and 225 of the core rulebook. But I just wanted to go over some stuff since we're going to be flying the ship and everything. There is an interesting thing about heroic characters acting as crew, and you want to do this as much as possible because a pilot trying to do everything, once he gets past like the second action that he has to perform, the DCs just get exponentially worse about trying to do everything all at once. Shields, sensors, flying, gunnery, everything. It gets annoying. So we have up front a pilot station, co-pilot station, systems operator station, and a gunnery station. We want characters to fill all four of those seats in case things go wrong. That way you've got, and also it lets characters be interactive if something happens on a ship. So pilot, co-pilot, you need computer use, and you need piloting skills, and you need astrogate, because they basically back each other up in actions. If one's disabled or one needs to have the other one do something, but pilot and co-pilot can do all of everything if they want to. They can even do gunnery, they can do angling of shields, they can do scanning, communications, all kinds of stuff. But the more actions that you pile on someone, the higher the DC gets for every single action after that. It gets stupid. And then for the systems operator, it's basically you just need someone who's got a decent computer use skill. Is that it? Because that person's going to be using the skill computer use for communications and for what else can they do? If you look on the sheet, lost my spot. Damn. They can act as the shield operator, so they can move shields around, they can fix shield points in the middle of combat or at the end or whatnot. and do communications, and then later on when you have like some advanced systems, if you have missiles launched at you, a person who's handling the sensors can actually make rolls to block, to jam incoming missiles and stuff like that. And then you have the gunner, who that person, their job is just to spend nothing but a full action shooting shit. That's it. And then in the back of the ship, it's always good if you have some people who can run around and fix things. Like that's where your engineer comes in, because he has his own station. So he should be at that station because he's going to be making rolls to, do things that fix shields, get more power, fix hazards that happen at the time, reroute power. There's a ton of stuff that an engineer can do. So I got it all on there. So it's basically, when you're flying for our ship, it's good to have 5 characters, and the other people who are floating can be just guys that are like, I can help out anywhere that's needed kind of stuff. So there, that's what I'm giving. Krasscheck is going to vote to be the gunner because no one else here has got the gunnery skill, and that's what he's about. I specifically took gunner as a feat. He wrecks stuff with ship guns.
Both this one and Dimension Book 11 or something.
Oh, cool. I would assume that the pilot is going to obviously go to Daro. So then it's up to you guys who's going to fill what seat. Whoever's a good sensors and co-pilot, basically, because we know probably Brandon's character is going to be at the back of the ship in the engineering station. So it's basically pilot and co-pilot.
Stop breaking things.
Who else got computer skills?
I can pilot.
The tree does, and computer programming.
Okay. While you guys do that real quick, I'll be right back.
My computer's at 6,
My computer's at 7.
and my pilot's at 7.
Klue can be wherever you want him to be. I don't know. He can't really operate gunner's chair because, well, he's small.
Reach the pedals.
Yeah, he can't reach the pedals probably. He only has astrogate.
I was going to say, you guys, we got the basic package for guns on this ship, right?
Yeah, I mean,
They're small, is what I'm saying.
yeah, so, I don't know. So wherever you want me, I'll go. Klue doesn't really care.
Alright, well, Klue's probably going to be a floater then,
That's fine.
handling whatever spot he repairs.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious where Elis is going to be.
Yeah, you're in the back doing the engineering, so,
checking on my sheet as to what I can offer, and so far I'm basically being out bonus, as it were.
wouldn't worry too much about that. We're going to need extra hands all over the place. Let's see how bad this gets for this milk run of a job.
I can my astrogation is at 6.
I got, your astrogation is better than mine, but my pilot's better than yours, so.
Well, what
Nick, what was your character's name again?
The Jenga.
What was your character's name again, Nick? Nick.
Udan.
Udan, what's your astrogate?
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess that means Jenga's going to be, co-pilot there, because you guys are pretty similar, but they got astrogate in the back.
I want to look into some kind of system to where my character can also help, like, if need be, with astrogate, since I've got such a high bonus to that. Wait, don't you also have a droid that does that?
Yeah.
I mean, I also have an astromech droid. I don't know.
Not too worried about the astrogate side of it. Let's see how it's going to get. Yes, go droid, I got character.
Alright.
So, if we got to get that up in the cockpit.
You want the astromech in the cockpit?
Yep.
Alright.
It gives you a bonus for astrogate, yes.
Yeah, because I have an astromech.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, so if you want that to be in the cockpit, then it can be. Thing's almost as big as me, but hey.
You
can use it
Are
as
you
a
sure
mount.
you're not the actor that jumps in the R2 unit to make it go?
Maybe.
Does that work?
You can use it as a mount.
Yeah.
Probably.
Charge! We are here! You are rescued! Charge!
Oh, he's shooting his blast rifle that's as big as him.
Alright, so did you figure out who's going to do co-pilot and sensors?
Django is going to be doing co-pilot. Is that both those stations co-pilot and sensors, or?
Yeah, they can. It's just that if either one of them is doing...
If Udan is available up here in the cockpit, it's a little cramped with that, but that'd be helpful.
Well, you got 4 chairs up in the cockpit. There's 4 separate stations. I mean, it's not that cramped, really. The cockpit's kind of big.
Udan, you okay with handling sensors? Let Django handle co-pilot work. Yeah, you got the engineering and gunner taken care of, and everyone else is looking for repair.
Sure.
Don't forget we got a repair droid, so.
Right, we got a couple of them. Well, I think they both have got repair skill, but one is really made for it, right? No, one is more made for janitor. But he does have repair.
No,
the mouse droid still has
the,
repair, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
D6C has got a pretty good repair, so he's all right. All right, so you.
Yeah, Dixie's pretty good.
Yeah, you need to get with the contact to go get this net. Is going to be Scormic, right? No, is it? Yes, Scormic. He's a Transdoshan. That's who you guys talk to, right?
Yep. Scormic the Transdoshan.
Okay. So when you meet with him, which we already did that, but, you know, he's going to tell you, where is he? You're picking up 80 metric tons of medical supplies. Oh, you're going to Scormic's warehouse dock. Apparently, he owns his own dock. Gives the coordinates to you at area 37-12, dock number 2. There's your location. That's where you're going to get, I guess, most of your information. Or did we already get information?
We didn't get any of that last time.
Okay, all right.
We still got that name because he wasn't going to give us that till we're loaded.
Well, right. Good enough. So you fly the ship over to his dock area. The dock area is actually kind of large. It looks like it's made for a little bit class of ship above space freighter. He might be
heavy freighters.
Yeah, he's got a pretty large dock. He will be there. He's got a bunch of other droids with him. There will be about 3 other Transdoshans that are all dressed like nobles. So, because he himself is dressed as a noble. Money smells money. You guys know each other. So you guys are at Dayu right now.
That's correct.
So you land, you meet with him. He's got droids that has repulsor lifts, and all the cargo is basically steel sealed up crates of all different sizes. Crates look like that they are made for doing, say, like serious shipping. They've got locking rings all around them and mag locks, and you can lock it down magnetically. You can lock it down physically with straps, chains, whatever you guys want to use. But this guy apparently has moved a lot of stuff, so his shipping containers show it.
Well, let's see about what we got to do to get us all loaded up.
Okay, well, he'll start loading it up. I mean, he's got his data pad with him. You guys exchange information, do the thumbprints, do the security and everything, and he says, once you leave, clock starts.
All right.
All right, so we are looking where you guys are going to. I don't know who all is taking notes, but here it goes. I would like not to have to repeat myself as much as possible, maybe. But where you guys are going to go is a planet called Romanus. Romanus. And it's not a well-known planet. It does not have a regulated supply route that goes to it, although it's not that far, but it is just outside of Hut space, somewhat near the Keegan system. It's really not that. It's not that far. And where you're going to be going to, the contact that you're dropping this off to is Carl Atticus. Karl Atticus. Atticus. And he is a human. And you're going to be dropping it off in their main city of Athos, Atheos. It will be the Athos Center Port, Docking Bay 12. That's what he gives you.
The clock ends once we're unloaded, correct?
Yeah, and well, the clock stops. He'll stop it on his end. He logs it. Unloading is not part of the time, because it takes time for them to verify that all the shipment was there intact without being disturbed and opened and yada yada yada. And of course there's all kinds of independent contractor legal paperwork that comes with this, and it basically just says all of this is kind of null and void. Well, not kind of, but all of this is null and void if there's any evidence of tampering with locks, security devices, opening, anything.
Understood.
Yeah, just to keep your
We'll
grubby
make sure
paws
we keep-
out.
We'll make sure we keep our hands to ourselves, because anything that gets open, we don't get paid for.
Exactly. That's how it works. And each one has got security devices on there, digital as well as mechanical locks, and they're backed up by what they call safety seals, or just plastic seals, that are, once you attach them, if they're broken, something went wrong. So yeah, they have redundant security systems on these things as much as possible to just say keep out.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's it. It's going to take them about 30-45 minutes to stack everything, to put everything in there and put it, where you're all like, I want to distribute weight and, bulk and everything between your two cargo holds, unless you want to put it all in one and be lopsided. Not that that really matters. It's only 80.
No, gotta get it distributed, so that way it's quicker to unload.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, and they'll bring another repulsor lift and more droids. And he's just like, oh, you got 2 bays. Right on. Put it in there. So get it going. So for everyone else, is there anything that the rest of you need to do before we take off? Last minute purchases? Any shopping? What? Get it out of the way now.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some more, what are they, energy cells or power packs that I need for my guns? Which ones?
Energy cells.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy some.
Alright, go for it. Just standard out of the book cost. Energy cells, yeah, they're used for, it's a small battery, including certain types of weapons. Oh, it just says certain types.
I think it's a power pack.
Maybe it is a power pack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, blasters go off of power packs. My bad. So you want power packs.
Yeah.
Alright, so 25 credits a piece.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
I've got like 6.
Whatever you're spending your money. So, Brandon, anything from you? You good?
I'm probably just running system diagnostics on it.
On the ship?
Yeah.
Well, good enough. Greg, did Jenga do anything? New fishnet stockings for pole dancing?
No.
No, okay.
Wrong character.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
She's a tomboy. She goes wherever her bunking assignment, she'll go, change into her flight suit and head up to the cockpit.
Cool.
And start doing a pre-flight check and where we're going. Okay.
There you go.
You think there's some kind of starfighter?
Huh?
Go with that. I'm here in silks, man.
I got my flight shirt on. You never know when the ladies are watching, right?
No, you're not a bad boy. You have no tats. You're a softie.
So Greg, you haven't met. I guess Brandon, what's the race? Givin. Oh, he looks like a skeleton, basically.
A very large skeleton because he's overweight.
Yeah. He's our engineer. And Thomas he's playing small
little chihuahua.
Yeah, he's actually called Nagai. He's like a little dark elf, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you how tall I am.
Okay.
My character is just shy of 6 foot.
Oh, okay.
And he wears high fashion.
He's 4.4 feet.
Oh,
he's a little guy.
Oh, I'm 6'1". I'm kind of grungy.
Yeah.
But hair's well kempt, but dressed as grungy.
And Nick is playing a character named Udan. He's a Neti. He's basically a tree. He can be whatever size it suits him at the time, pretty much.
Okay,
from medium to he's almost exactly as a brute. Yeah,
he gets angry over salad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Please, God, give him salad dressing if he orders salad. He tends to lose his shit when he doesn't have a salad dressing.
I'm some motherfucker!
Gimme! And Monte is playing a Cathar, which is a big noble cat race, kind of look like lions.
Cat.
Yeah. He's playing a big female cat that is pretty good looking, and she is also a scoundrel. See, he's an operator. Thomas is a scout. Nick's character is a Force Adept, right? Not Jedi, just Force.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's a Force Adept, and Monte's character is a scoundrel as well. And then there's my character. I'm playing a Wookie, and I'm a soldier. I shoot shit and beat stuff up. Yes,
We still need to
He's
roll
hungry all the time.
God damn right. Where's my Big Mac?
We still need to roll the quirk of that translator.
Oh no, there's no rolling the quirk of the
God.
translator. It's already been assessed.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
My goodness gracious, y'all, this later. I like it. So-
You're making it worse with your own voice. I can tell in the tone. I'm right next to you, asshole.
Mine. There you go. That's everyone. That's everyone in the group. So
Okay. She'll just.
all of us are basically just working for Daro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, her gear is kind of her mom's performing gear.
Oh my god.
Huh?
So if you want to do the battle with fishnet tassels and then a bad wig, right?
like
I thought you said you didn't do your work horozontally.
No. My mom was kind of like a circus performer to me.
So Killiandra is now staring down to Jenga, and I'm like, you're no competition. So better put
You
some.
kidding? I had to soak you to actually see you get any weight on you.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, she got her.
You share a bunker, because we've got that much private space here.
She's got her neck tattoo and
Well, at least she doesn't have a certain Rift character mage's tramp stamp of a certain president.
Listen here. Okay.
All hail.
All hell Prozac.
Oh no.
Say that till I die. Might be soon.
Yeah. You cut me off. I was there. I was so there.
Wait, don't shoot!
Yeah. So everything gets set up. We're in a different kind of a freighter. It's a Gitriok type. There's a picture of it on Discord. Oh, you don't have Discord.
you showed me a picture of it.
Have I? Okay. But, so it's a pretty big space freighter. So lots of room in this ship, and it's very, very stock for right now. Until we have money and time for our engineer to get to start making changes. But it's gonna happen, basically.
Yes, this ship is boring.
You know, we could sell this a lot on the black market.
Wow!
Damn.
What? That up with my patron Marizaki. I'm sure he'd appreciate you trying to sell his investment on the black market. How exactly do you feel about them bounty hunters again?
Well, what if I made him 10% profit? More profit. I mean, he'd be like,
Sounds like
What? You're in charge of the next job, because this one ain't making us much profit.
that's unfortunately probably for sure. But you got to start somewhere, basically. So
Yup.
here you go. All right. So, are you going to update your astrogation charts between here and there now that you know where you're going? That's
Yes.
That's
Yes.
one. Man, we haven't covered how much that costs. It's not that much. But there is the equivalent of less than 1 day old or less charts that are available for 30 credits.
Okay.
So, alrighty, so you have that. So we're going to be working on 1 day old or less credits or less astrogate charts. We're going to be going outer rim to an outer rim, which gives a DC modifier +1. The base DC is a 10 to go there. I will roll the hazard die because the hazard die just represents ebbs and changes in every minute of astrogate. That's just the way it is. No matter how new of charts that you have, space is continuously moving. There's shit always in the way. So you always have a hazard die. That's just the way it is. The older the charts that you have, the greater the hazard. All that does is just add to the DC. So I'll roll there. Okay, so there's no modification there. Oh, I have a brand new dice tray and I didn't roll in it. That's great.
At least it wasn't a metal die.
Yeah. So that's a 10. Outer to outer is 11. You are using a nav computer because we do have that on the ship. Yeah, because we do astrogation, and you are also using a astromech droid. So that takes it down to a 6. Got nothing there. We got nothing there. Okay, so now from outer to outer is that. So the time, the standard travel time without taking anything else of DCs or your hyperdrive, anything else like that, 30 hours. End of story. That's the travel time. From Daiwa to Romanus is 30 hours. Okay? And that gets multiplied by hyperdrive and all other modifiers. Also, depending on
we have 2x hyperdrive for 60 hours.
Yeah, but that's after you make the roll, because depending on how well you make the rhyme off of your astrogation is how they do it. Okay, and before it was, if you purposely tried to take time off, it just added to the DC. Now they do it to where the success of your original roll takes all the time off your DC. But the your hyperdrive multiplier of ×2 only applies to the base time, not to the DC. So right now your DC in Astrogate is a wonderful 6. So who's making the roll? Are you doing that?
Django, you said you had some astrogation skills here. Why don't you come and assist me with this? Let's see how we work on this.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, or anyone can make it. Anyone can help. We're not flying anywhere, so whoever has the best astrogate would really be.
I can help.
Yeah,
I'm at 6.
I'm at 13.
You got
well,
that.
I know who's making that aspiration roll.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, bring it. It's engineer boy, get your little brain up here and turn some knobs.
Shove it back to the side a little bit.
You can't. My seat is locked in place.
Not you. I said the astromech.
Oh, okay.
Try to. I don't have that much strength.
Okay. And it's just a base roll. All the modifiers have been put in. Other people cannot assist in an astrogation roll. It's a one person only roll. The only bonuses and penalties that you get is basically whether or not you're using nav computer and an R2 and an astromech droid, yada yada yada.
And those have already been added to the DC.
Yeah. That adjusts the DC. That does not adjust your roll. Okay. So, and this is strictly, again, it's math for you. So I believe you get to use your full.
I get a modifier of 13 on this.
Yeah. So D20 plus 13. Give me your result.
25.
25. That's a pretty damn good roll.
Yeah, my character's a resident.
So you succeeded by more than 19 points. So I get to take some dice here. And the modified time is off the standard time, and then the final flight time is when your hyperdrive kicks in. The multiplier for your hyperdrive kicks in. So he's adjusting the standard time. This is how it works. So he is going to adjust it to where the flight time, the standard time is 25 hours. He finds a very good plot, and he gets a good plot, basically. The hyperdrive doubles it, so that goes to 50. But you're not jumping within the same quadrant. You're 2 quadrants away, technically. All right, so 50 hours.
He gave us.
Is that a cobbler?
He said 2 days to get there, 2 days travel away. I thought he gave us an extra day off.
No.
Correct. So that's what I.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, this match.
Sure.
Us potatoes?
All right, we can alter because we weren't going off.
Gravy. Okay, I thought
We have to update ourselves. So I mean, the time. If you told him so 2 days, yeah, we can adjust the contract to no more than 3 days, since he knows what your hyperdrive specs are. He's like, oh, okay, well, 3 days. I'll update my contact on the other end. So there you go. If you take longer than 3 days, you're fired.
Understood.
Yeah. So.
For my records, how many jumps is that? Is that going to be just one straight jump, or are we going to be
one
doing
straight
multiple jumps?
That's one.
Okay.
Once you clear the atmosphere, you hit the magic go button, zoom, off you go. And then you're in hyperspace for 50 hours. Unless an interdictor cruiser pulls you out of hyperspace and boards you.
Aw.
Shut your face, Howard.
I meant that hypothetically.
Uh-huh.
What's a piece of shit?
Wrong character.
Beware the D word. They like to throw out the D word around a lot.
Damn, I'm missing the reference. D word. I'm sorry.
That'd be great.
Oh, shit, you're right. Ah, I forgot.
Oh, where'd it go? Well, suddenly it's not our problem anymore.
Yeah.
You move your step within there, we will disintegrate you. If you do anything, we will disintegrate you. I am...
That's what happens when you work for the Imperial Remnant as a subcontractor.
Horse, work me too.
Monte and your, let's see, Sashi and Oki are making good side money out on the Hypernet.
Sure.
You can do this, no problem.
OnlyFans website.
Oh boy.
Better believe it. I'm bringing in the cash.
100 credits login, and then, you know, there's special privileges for those who join our Patreon and admit, you know, during live shows. For some reason, Sashi talked me into live shower shows, so I said, not sure.
She can get paid money just for laying there sleeping.
Yeah, that's probably a video stream as well. Math Boy does his job, gets us set up. You're ready to go, dude.
Let's go.
So how does the cells? How does it work out for cells for 50 hours in your chart?
A takeoff, a landing, one jump, 50 hours with crew and cargo that we have in there. Since we're not doing any atmospheric flight, we're just going to be doing the takeoff, landing. It's 11 cells.
Okay.
No problem.
Well, yeah, you'll be doing some atmospheric landing just because that's the nature of it.
It's included in the takeoff and landing. It's if we have to fly from one day to another in that, like what we did here, that's a 1 hour and a half from Mo kind of thing.
Okay. All right, so you guys take off. You're ready to go. It's no piloting rolls needed. If you're just, you can take 10, take 20, and just not be a flyboy about it. Take it nice and slow. Get up into the upper atmosphere. Get out.
Slow, take it easy.
Yep. Get out into the atmosphere and just go like, let's see what this does. Bing.
Yeah, don't be a show off like my moon guy from Robotech.
Oh,
remember him?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, that's another game we need to play.
You'll hear a clang from the back of the ship. It's like a little warning would be nice.
Oh my god, I miss that game. That game's so fun.
All right, so we hit hyperdrive, and we're going to be in hyperspace for 50 hours, people. So,
Yeah, you're right. I am a kill stealer.
yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I purposely steal kills from everybody. Anyway, sorry.
So 50 hours in hyperspace. However you guys spend it is completely up to you. Whoever the cook is, if you want to make a few rolls, as however many rolls you want to make, you can do it to show off some of your skill. I think that's our tree, isn't it?
Yeah. So while we're up at line, I'm going to be talking with the engineer about some things we can do to upgrade the ship. Get some more time for selling hyperspace or more cells or whatnot. Just trying to see what he's got for ideas, see what it's going to cost. Get some ideas going here.
Yeah, there's basically, from what I was reading, there's two ways that you can do cells, and that's by just physically buying them and installing them, and then increasing the efficiency. And then by increasing the efficiency, increases your overall availability of cells, is how that works. So you've got those two ways.
Yeah.
But both of them take
that way,
credits
right now,
and parts.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yeah. Well, my character will probably be looking at the hyperdrive, kind of thinking like, these are a little slow.
Right, but to increase a hyperdrive to ×1 takes some serious credits. Hey, but yes, it is possible. But there's a lot of stuff you got to build up
a
to.
little game of chance.
Sure. What's up? You want to gamble?
Oh,
Yeah.
Want to play a little game?
My first cooking.
Oh, hey. You guys are talking about games.
A couple
and
cups.
Dixie comes to you with dice.
We're gambling in games.
My droid's like,
On the ship.
there's a droid that gambles.
No way!
Yes, there's a gambling droid.
Yes, it is a gambling
Bring
droid.
him over here. Greg and I are playing.
A couple, 3 cups and a pea.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, and then
Sure.
my character will be talking to Daro.
It's this droid right here. It's the tracked droid.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, he's a professional gambler.
Let's do it.
That's one of the quirks for that droid.
Let's do it.
So it's like, oh my goodness.
He'll throw out some money on the table, place it down, say, okay. Let's play.
D6C is going to come up to Daro and basically say, I need a cash advance loan on my ability to fix things, so I can properly gamble.
Yep.
give him 50 credits for parts.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So you guys go do your gambling. That's cool. If you guys want to roll it, go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll it.
Go for it.
All right. Let's
You
play
want to
the
roll
game.
for your droid, or do you want me to do it?
Thumbs up. Shoot.
Go ahead roll it.
Sure.
What'd you roll it?
Take the,
I got his full bonus right here.
and
Oh yeah, switch it up.
do the.
It's just like follow the.
That's fine. Whatever you guys want to. What's the first bet?
I'll put
many credits?
30 credits down.
Damn!
Yeah, you have to play.
30. Okay.
30, come on. Match it.
Okay.
All right.
So go ahead, make your what is it, a profession gambler?
I don't.
Yes, it's profession gambler is the skill.
Oh, okay.
Well, what can I use?
It'll be a flat D20 for you.
It'd be a D20 plus your wisdom if you don't have the skill.
Sure. Well, call Cthulhu dice. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a total of 7.
Oh, okay. Greg?
Okay. She's going to use her sleight of hand.
Get out of here! I hate it.
So first you have to roll your sleight. First you have to roll your sleight of hand. So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. You're cheating. So it's a 20. Okay. Oh. No.
No, you roll a 7.
Oh, okay.
It's a 17.
Okay.
Oh my god, is
So
that good?
you get to roll a spot.
Oh yes.
The droid
Let's
gets
do
to
it.
roll a spot, and the DC is that 17. He's established the DC.
I'm gonna Cthulhu dice out here.
What is
Oh,
his
God, yeah.
spot? Oh, good lord. Natural 20. The droid's all like, please put those back or you forfeit your credits for cheating.
I got a total of a 20.
Okay, yeah, so both of us catch you. So it doesn't add anything to the roll. The droid now is going to roll his gambling, and he gets a total of a whoops.
He's going to win.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
He gets a total of a 22 gambling check.
Thank God.
He has a plus 13 total.
How much you win?
skill.
60? He wins 60.
Yeah, he wins all the money that's out there. So here you go. And when he takes the money, he just goes like, "Thank you, suckers. Do you want to try and lose some more?"
Okay.
He's got a mouth on him, so.
I think Elis will kind of look over like, I like that one.
Yeah, he's like, shall we play another game? Maybe some sabacc? And just out of a compartment, he pulls up several decks and he just starts shuffling like a droid knows how to do, really quick and professionally. And then he just starts naming off, we're going to be playing double ante up on the sabacc, red dots are wild, three-star systems or can be considered controls, and he just comes up with all these rules that you guys are like, what the?
I'm gonna lose. I prefer to play with humans.
That's your damn droid, Daro!
I prefer to play with living beings. No, that droid is cheating. She's making it up on the spot.
Excuse me, sir, where are you going? We were friends just a minute ago.
No.
Now you lost and you're running away.
No, it's fun.
Pansy.
I know Duros that can take a whooping better than that and losing money. And I have gamed with a few. You're like, get away from me, you little bastard.
Just killed the move, got curb stomped by a
It's like, what the fuck?
Bastards.
Well, that game's done.
Yeah.
You guys are upset I'm not losing to a droid when my droid says there was some cheating involved.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's this major malfunction?
Well, I don't know. I
Something's broken on that damn droid. That's what I got.
But can I try to do like an analysis of like our ship's systems just to see how much it would cost to upgrade the hyperdrive or the sublight drives and such for efficiency and so on and so forth?
Yeah, but I'm not going to have that immediately available. There's a lot of stuff I have to go through for that.
Or, just at least try to figure out an idea as to what I need roughly.
Just depends on what you want to increase. There's a lot of things that you can do with either ones. With hyperdrive, the only thing that you adjust on a hyperdrive is that you try and adjust that hyperdrive multiplier, or you can also adjust how many cells it takes to go into hyperdrive and sustain it. You can also adjust that, make it more efficient.
Yeah, I guess my first priority would be efficiency. And I've got craft hyperdrive as well.
We're going to need a lot more money before we really got to worry about that. Hyperdrives are expensive.
Very.
The high efficiency ion engines are like 8,500 credits.
Right. And basically with those you can adjust maneuverability, which if right now the ship has got maneuver of 0. If you adjust the ion drives to help out with maneuverability, then that adds to basically all the pilot's roles in doing stunts and stuff like that. So you can adjust maneuverability, you can adjust initiative, that it reacts quicker, you go faster. You can also adjust efficiency as far as the output with the cells again, and you can adjust the speed as far as how many spaces that you travel in a move kind of thing. They kind of go off of a grid system. I'm just keeping speed as a reference to the grid system just because that's the way it's written. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do a grid system when it comes to any sort of combat with starships. I just role play it.
Okay, well I guess I'll ask our captain what he wants the most.
There's just so much stuff that could be worked on. So yeah, that's
we'll have to worry about that one more. You and I can chat about that one later. Right now it's going to be efficiency because using fewer cells would be good. We get 6 hours of time per cell, but getting there faster would be better. But it's all expensive and we're not making money on this run.
Fair point.
So efficiency doesn't take as much. It will take some money just because you will need parts to upgrade with, but most of it comes with doing the work. It just takes time. I assess a dollar amount to it and it just goes off of rolls after that.
Okay.
Just like with the craft, you're just using the craft rules, stuff like that, when you're using the repair. So not really craft, sorry. You're using the repair rules in crafting. So Anyone with repair can look at efficiency and things like that. It's just, you just want someone who's just really good at it. It's going to have a bunch of bonuses. So, all right. So, Nick, how many times were you going to cook, or how many rolls do you want to make? Make it look good. We got 50 hours basically. So, however many times you want to. It's up to you. How many times you want to roll, or even if you want to roll, you can even take 10. Take your time and just act like you rolled a 10. That's basically what it means, you know. I personally like rolling. You might burn the toast that day. Be like Sashi. Oh my God! What the hell got set on fire?
Alright, we'll do 4 times
Go, man.
throughout the 50 hours.
That's sweet. And we didn't get the new equipment. Didn't add anything other than that you could just make them in larger batches. Basically, it's just better equipment to work with. So,
Alright, so 19 on the first,
ooh, that's some good vittles.
21 on the second,
Eating good in the neighborhood.
18, and 25 on the last.
Yeah, that last meal was pretty spot damn on, wasn't it?
Come on.
Wait, hold on. Does any of the cooking sets give me a +1 or anything?
Oh well.
Just increases volume.
I mean, that was just base roll. I wasn't accounting for anything that the equipment gives me.
You have a traveling cooking set. I don't know if
I
that.
have. But I mean, if the ship's cooking set and the stuff that we got from that raid, did we keep any of it?
We kept all the professional grade equipment that we had in there, but it didn't have a quality bonus, it just had a quantity bonus.
Right. It's basically a toolkit. So a standard toolkit. Oh no, that provides a +2 to repair. What is the?
You play darts?
Yeah.
Knife throwing?
Knife throwing.
And if not, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it.
He actually does have a knife on him. And I'm proficient in it.
Well, a toolkit
He
provides a +2 equipment bonus on repair just by itself. That's just a standard toolkit. So if you have, like you have on here, the traveling cooking set and stuff like that, that should provide
Walk over to
at
the
least a
wall.
+2 equipment bonus because you have the equipment. The new equipment that we have is basically supplying the same thing.
Look
It just
for a
lets you
marker.
do greater quantities. So there you go. So it'll give a +2. So each of those rolls can have a +2. So they're all pretty damn good.
Go back to the chair.
All of them are pretty much over 20.
Pull out his
Yeah.
knife.
So we eat really well for those
20.
several times.
Hmm?
That's
20.
all. And is that all
20?
cooking with paste, or are you going to use any
Well, he
other
puts
food that
20
other
down.
people bought? Or
He puts 20 down.
Oh.
I don't know what the
Come on,
inventory
come on.
is for everyone else. I know that a bunch of
Oh,
people
I see this.
bought
No,
standard
no.
food, but what we have on the ship is paste. So
We have some good food.
No, I bought some
Gambling?
50 standard.
No,
units of food.
no. I was
okay.
pulling the knife.
Did anyone else buy any standard food or any other food?
What I did, I added to the pot.
It'll be
so
ranged.
because
Yeah.
we loaded up the refrigerator with good food as well.
Pull over 9.
9?
Well, who has those records?
I thought the cook
You got
did.
9?
9.
Great.
We just bing, bing, bing. We're like, go back.
Hey, Nick. Nobody told me that you were buying any other food other than me.
I bought food as well.
At
You
Okay.
Nick, at 100 units of
15
standard
and
food,
17.
All I hear
No,
is
not
the
15.
two guys in the back.
15.
That's all I hear in my screen because they're so close to the mic. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
When Keith
'cause you guys'
and Mike
cross
talk.
your guys'
I can't hear
crosstalk
them.
is your guys' crosstalk is killing hearing him. So
I'm just saying.
try and keep it down a
Even
little
they're
bit.
like walking through each other because Keith, when you're talking, they're talking at the same time, and I'm getting two voices in my microphone mixed. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's an omnidirectional microphone. It's going to pick up everyone. So everyone live, we're just going to have to be conscious about how
Okay.
much we're talking over each other and everything. We got to We gotta learn. That's all. That's what
Okay.
it comes down to.
My bad.
No. This is a learning curve. So, Brandon, go first.
Yeah, I know I bought a number of units, but I gave it all to you because I don't have any of it in my inventory. But I know for a fact I spent the money on it.
What number do you remember?
It was like 30.
Okay, so 30 standard units. Add 30. We'll just go with
I will
that.
add. I have 100 units of standard food. Go ahead and add that to your records.
Okay. So 180 total.
Monte, if you're on, it says you're back. Did you buy any food?
Yeah, she would have bought 300 credits worth of standard units as necessity. Has her part of the contribution. Since I'm not a cook, I don't know how much each standard unit costs.
Yeah.
I put it out there. It's a standard
Credits.
5
5
credits.
credits per unit.
Yep.
You said it was 5 per unit?
Yeah.
Okay, then she'll stock the fridge pretty good with 300 units. She figured the Wookiee's going to eat about 2 or 3 portions per serving.
No for have room for that.
I mean, we
Like
have
I said,
we have a big refrigerator.
like I said, I can cut it back if I need to. I just figured that since other characters had higher bonuses than her in most everything, that the least she can do is just contribute to the pantry and whatever else she can.
Okay. So another 60. 240. Alright, so I have it on my records the total amount everyone has given me.
Go. And we have a large industrial refrigerator and freezer, so it can hold a lot.
Okay. 40. So how much am I going to use for the 50 hours?
Well, you rolled 4 times.
So there's how many of us?
Yeah, let's see. Daro, Krasscheck takes 2, but you don't take any, so that reduces. Well, that just makes Krasscheck worth 1. Elis, Killiandra, Klue, Jenga. So it's 6 units per cooking roll.
Yeah. 24.
So for total consumables on this flight, we're going to use 28. I track food in by day, not by meal. But it also includes the oxygen and water and everything else we're doing.
Okay.
So if that helps, I get those numbers. Okay.
I'll keep track.
And that'll include paste or basic, like the super cheap food if you don't add that in. So.
To a good cook, paste is the seasoning. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, this is true. So, Daro, at some point, roughly like an hour or so, Krasscheck is going to come over to you. He's going to have his translator with him, and he's just going to say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about some stuff with the ship." Hello?
What do you need, Victor? Hello?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. You didn't come out. Sorry.
Yeah. I said, all right, big guy, what do you need?
I've studied, battle tactics. He's basically telling you that he's got the knowledge skill of tactics that he can help out if we're in a bind, either starfighting wise or personnel wise or anything like that. He's done a lot of studying. He keeps up on it. He's got max ranks in knowledge tactics. It's kind of like one of his things. So he just says, just letting you know if things go bad and I'm yelling some stuff out at you, it might be worth listening to. Just saying.
No, I want everyone to have their specialty in here. All I'm doing is being responsible for the note on this ship that everyone keeps trying to sell or get rid of. So,
good enough.
All I need to know is when you want us to get out. Apparently, the only thing I really had here is being the getaway driver.
What are you doing, Thomas? Oh. Okay. Ow. Alright, so you, Brandon, you need to make a roll to equal basically a day's of work to work on your comm unit thing.
Alright, would it be the craft electronics or repair?
It's going to be craft because you're building it from scratch. And you're doing it just to reflect that you're working on it for 1 day for right now.
Alright. Math bonus or no? Probably not.
No, because this is the actual work that's being done. It's mechanical work.
Okay, so plus 8.
I thought it was
8.
higher than that. Oh wait, maybe it's
No, I've got ability modifier 3, ranks 4,
Okay.
1 for the tech mod. 18 on the die, so that's what, 26?
Oh yeah, so it is a craft check because you're building it from scratch.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, so you multiply your check result, which is a 26. You multiply that by your total skill modifier, and that is the credits worth of work that you did. You said it was 600 and something credits? Is that
It's
right?
like 650.
Okay.
It's 208.
Okay, that sounds about right because you're around 200-300 credits on average. So it probably won't add up to the full 650 just yet, right?
I need like one more roll. And it
Okay,
it can be
so you need like another day of working on it.
I mean, yeah, luckily this is a multi-day trip.
Yeah, if you want to roll again, go for it. Just get it out of the way.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
19 plus 8.
There you go.
I think that covers it.
Okay, yeah. So now you made a fancy...
Stealth comm link for our horizontal cat.
Okay.
And do I need to roll a quirk on it now?
Probably, but I'll worry about that later. Let me get up.
I'll just IMU a percent number, then you can work with that.
Sure. We'll see what happens. So Monte, you can put on your character that you have an earpiece comm, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Just stealth earpiece comm.
There you go. You can put that on your character sheet if you would like to. In fact, I would.
Yes, she can hide away.
Right.
Double off on the roll.
Nice. So now you have a very small comm link that goes in your ear.
Got it. I figure basically after I get the Wookie, we'll probably sit down somewhere and give it a test and see how well it works.
Cool. Yeah. It's other than that, it's a standard comm. It's just he miniaturized the snot out of it and.
Well, that was the intent as far as I knew. If she's going to be out there basically using her skills to seduce our targets and then beat the crap out of them, well, she needs to have something to contact people with.
Yeah, it takes horizontal to a whole new level now, don't it?
So you're making a stranglehold with your legs.
That's
so just remember, the thighs are the most powerful part of a woman that's in good shape, so that actually is a dangerous thing. Yeah, they worked on James Bond.
Alright, is there anything appreciable that anyone else wants to do for the hours, or do we move?
I think we go.
There's holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Why is there holes in the wall?
We played a game of knife darts.
After about twice, the big maintenance droid is going to yell at you guys not to throw damaging items at the bulkheads.
We'll fix it! We'll fix it!
No. D16 is just going to start asking them for maintenance costs. Your game costs 5 credits.
Yes!
Okay, that's fine. 5 credits, sure, why not?
Why are you guys
How
throwing...
many games do you want to play?
Okay, I give them 2.5. You give them 2.5.
Oh, yeah.
2,500?
No, 5 credits each.
Okay.
Can't really half a credit. That's going to be interesting. So.
Well, listen, we were gambling, okay?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Beat me by 1. He came back from behind.
Yeah, he did.
So, and I wanted to bring up with Krasscheck, with you, Daro, he was like, do we know anything about where we're going?
Absolutely nothing. There was a lot of argument about how I ran things. I let them pick the next mission.
Well, we have a computer, right?
We do. And you're the only one who's asked about it. I've been waiting to see. Apparently, we have people who are busy making holes in the wall.
Oh yeah.
You want to join in?
I think Elis is going to walk up and then just kind of...
20 on the line.
Yeah,
You don't want me throwing it. I might put it behind me on accident.
Krasscheck just holds up a big hairy... He holds up a big hairy finger at you and goes, 1 minute. And then he comes back, you're doing some work, and he's like, hey, nerd, come on. We need to look up some stuff on the computer.
Alright, I'm coming.
So then he'll come back with Elis, set Elis down in the co-pilot's chair, and then just go, and he's just going to fold his big old hairy arms and be like, ta-da, nerd, look up stuff.
What am I looking for?
Hairy Wookie with large tracts of land. Oh, no.
It's a good thing you did not use the comm link.
I don't care.
Yo, www.wookiehub.
No.
I got a gold account.
Hey, you can watch the live shows.
I did not need to know that at all.
Wookie Hub live streaming.
Yeah. Except our sucky ass computer can't do live streaming while we're in hyperspace.
Yes.
But no
buffering! No!
Let's get to the good part.
So what do you have him? What do you want him to look up? A planet would probably be the best way to go, right?
Yeah, let's get up the. Let's start off with getting the planet information, and then we're gonna start looking up our contact information. We know that we're dropping this off into a middle of a war zone, so any information we get on there would be great.
Computer use there, Poindexter.
Alrighty. Okay, so it's +8. Do I get any synergy with world lore?
You
I'm
would.
going to assist her.
You would if you had 5 ranks of world lore, but you have 1.
Okay.
So no synergy bonus for you.
Okay, well, it's just computer use, and then I guess he needs to make a roll for the assist.
Alright, so Daro, you're going to make a computer use roll to help him out?
Yep.
Alright, go for it. Make your roll. Two. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, you don't get your +12 because it's not, you're searching for information.
Yeah, this is just a +8.
Yeah. But don't you... skill emphasis doesn't work. Wasn't there a research thing? Yeah, research. Add your level to knowledge on search. Oh, that's knowledge. Well, you're doing knowledge world lore. I'll allow it. You can do your research. You get to add +2, so you're at a +10.
Okay, +10. Alright.
He rolled a 22, which will give you another +4.
Okay, so +14.
Go for it.
30.
But damn, alright. Yeah, you're going to pull up all kinds of news and articles and the world lore, you know, all kinds of stuff. So basically, planet Romanus, it's a small planet, has a single sun. There's a total of 4 planets in that system. The sun is actually kind of small and very young. So this planet was populated by humans. Currently, they have the technology level is equal to early space technologies. They don't have hyperdrive capability, but they can build ships, ion drives, things like that. Not that big, but Romanus its government is considered a theocracy. It is ruled by religion, basically. The religion that's mostly in charge, or that is in charge here, is called the Great Illuminary St. Peter Order. and the capital city for the planet is called New Rome. So the planet has been under civil war for the past 60 years. So you have two factions. One is the Great Illuminary St. Peter Order, and the other is the Roman Free Atheists. And their capital is Athos, where you guys are going.
Good God. Greg's...
Well, actually quite the opposite.
Well, good thing Greg's character in Risk isn't going here. I condemn you all! You sinners!
Your contact is Car Atticus, and he's actually going to come up that he is his family has been in charge and one of the founding members for the Roman Free Atheists since its inception. So right now you've got several cities that are underneath Roman Free Atheist control, and they're just basically trying to free themselves. While the GISPO, what they're called GISPO, G-I-S-P-O, they're basically the set up as the religious zealot bad guys who basically they want their planet back. The atheists have no reason to be here. So this is an ugly religious war. Roman Free Atheists have been widely known to hire outside mercenaries and groups and buying outside equipment and everything, while GISPO is very much against that. They're not part of, they're outside any known claimed area of space. They live out on their own. They have no government ties with New Republic, with Imperial Remnants, with Hutts, with no one. They just removed themselves from all of those factions. So they're not even, their government is not represented in any way, shape, or form with anyone else. It's an independent planet. They don't even do that much trade. The Roman Free Atheists, they're trying to establish, come trade with us, we'll give you stuff, we'll buy stuff from you, things like that. And that kind of pisses off GISPO something terrible. So you're dropping off to the atheists.
Great.
Wonderful. Religious wars.
How close? Yes. How close is the front to Athos?
Athos is kind of the front. It's their capital city, so it's always under attack. Is that a warm fuzzy? I feel a warm fuzzy.
I don't think we're going to be doing combat drops to religious wars for any future contract.
Well,
it depends on how much they're paying us.
They ain't paying us shit.
I'm aware of that fact. I was a negotiator, remember? I had to fight to get him to cough up more creds per ton.
That's true. Excellent. So there's your information that you guys are going to get. If there's any sort of good information, GISPO does not have the resources to do a planetary blockade of runners who are supplying the Roman Free Atheists. They don't have space stations, and they don't have a global police force that can prevent people from hitting the atmosphere. So.
Yeah, the best we got was the fact that they're probably going to be on us when either just shortly after landing or so forth. So it's going to be, we better be able to protect our own. Because that landing zone, even from what the guy that we got the contract from stated, it's going to get hot quick.
Yep.
So Krasscheck just slowly he's just shaking his head and slowly looking over at Daro and just going, he'll have his communicator. So, when we are coming out of hyperspace, we all pretty much need to be at battle stations and be expecting to get shot at. Great.
sounds like a party. Rock and roll.
That's how they say hello.
Fantastic.
We're getting.
I don't want them to say hello. I don't want anything to do with these guys. I want to drop our shit off, get paid, get the hell out of Rome.
Oh, well, then they start saying "fuck you guys" and they try to kill us all. Isn't that lovely?
Oh yeah, it is.
Same side, bitch.
We need to find a better way to make 290 credits.
And in a couple better ways that don't involve us getting shot at. At least I hope not.
Do we know that their spaceport has got the means to recharge our stuff and how long that's going to take?
We don't need to recharge. We got more than enough range to just drop and run.
Okay, I like that. That's a great idea. Let's do that.
The less time we spend there, the better.
I say we greet everybody, the locals,
What great starport are we going to be landing at?
and then kill all of them.
That's not listed. There's not a whole lot of information about their port, just probably because of lack of communication.
As far as I remember from what I got from part of the deal is that we land at place X. We be prepared for, more than likely, their police force showing up and shooting at us while their people are quickly offloading. We defend ourselves, blow some of these assholes out of the sky,
Exactly.
and then leave.
Yes.
Have you seen our ship? Blow guys out of the sky.
We're lucky if we get a deterrent.
They want to turn us into smeary furs on the ground because they're religious lunatics.
We have the equivalent of
I hate to point out the obvious to you. We're in a light freighter.
that shoots the equivalent of wet spitballs.
Now, hold on. I have a question. Who's our tree guy? Nick. Okay. So, question. Can you grow like limbs and then cut them off to be used as like artillery? It's a real question. I mean, yeah, okay. I just answered my question.
Wait, one branch for yes, two branches for no?
They don't regenerate like that.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay. Well, just asking,
Who wants to chop me up and that's firewood? Like, what the fuck?
And you just swing your arms in circles? And
No, I never said that. I said as artillery, not firewood. I would never do that. Nah, that's just messed up. No, that's just messed up.
It's wood you're firing at enemies.
However you want to name it, okay?
Wow. All right, so there's once again that's your info. That's where you're heading towards. So if we're all good, sorry, go ahead.
I think we're good to fast forward unless you got something else.
All right. 50 hours passes by. Hopefully the two knife-wielding maniacs don't cause a hull breach from the inside the ship.
It's just metal. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. If your ship can't withstand that, then I think we're in trouble. Okay.
I think once we land, the
I
only
think
thing
we're in trouble, okay?
Well,
the only thing I'll ask is, like, once we land, is just like, do you have a broken crate that we can have for these two? We're gonna have to fix that hole.
I mean,
I
there's
think that
multiple
if it rips,
holes.
we're flying an SDC ship and these maniacs are running around with MDC weapons. So
No, they're knives.
vibro knives.
Sure, why not?
Oh shit.
No, they're demon knives. They're magic, okay?
Well, that would be even worse.
Well,
Yeah.
however you want to name it, I guess. Hey, if you want to look at stuff on the condescending side, I guess. Listen, there's just a couple holes. Okay, we can paint over them.
You need more than paint. You need a buffer wheel.
Listen.
Don't forget, we gotta cover the
Some
target.
JB Weld filler with a buffing wheel.
Make sure you might actually have to use paint. We kind of drew a target on there too.
Clack.
You think might be doing a few cans of liquid nails?
Yeah, that's what JB Well is, just made for metal. So.
Yeah,
They're gonna see it.
Patch it up, fill it in, there you are.
That's what she said. Anyways, so wow. Oh, come on, that was good. None of you guys thought about it.
You have
assholes. Leave me
Yeah.
hanging. Cool. Jerks.
So look at you be pulling your hair back.
All right, so when you get within,
Go like-
20 or so minutes of the hyperdrive button
She wants
is
to
now
gauge your ear.
alarming and bleeping at you like, we're getting ready to come out of hyperdrive.
Don't let no kitty near no red.
I put everything in the red alert.
Oh, dear God, yeah.
Yeah, ask you if you want.
Monte, we're not
I
asking
got
you
to wheel
to
lead.
We're not asking you to roll a
Go ahead.
spot check, so please don't, Monte. We can't afford a ship to come out of hyperspace on top of us.
Start at the last minute.
Press the red button.
That was your shift, lady. Your shift.
Well, we didn't hit anything, did we?
No, it hit us.
Yeah.
It was a paint scrape.
Okay. It came out of hyperspace on top of us.
Okay, so it was a paint scrape on a couple of bent towers.
Okay.
That's okay. It's the same window that had these booby marks pasted on the front of it anyway, so,
I'm right.
No, really. Went
Yes,
back on the
Daddy!
inside.
Yes, Daddy, Daro's harder! Put him on the glass!
Where's my child support?
What in Sam help?
Daddy, did you spank mommy?
Hey, don't crack the glass now.
Hey, Greg and I were talking just the other day about how one of the kids was, how one of the daughters was arguing with the teacher and did a force choke on the PE teacher. So I mean, yeah, she was showing a little bit of her blue skin Daro's racial traits in her. So.
My daddy says I don't have to do this.
It's particularly bad when they tried to tell her about how much trouble she got in, and she started citing Daro's laws that didn't apply to interracial type stuff, so she wouldn't be put in detention that day. So, had a little bit of her daddy in her. So.
This is illegal incarceration.
Oh, holy fuck.
You think I'm kidding?
I'm not.
You win.
I'm not.
We're going to play this group again. It's going to be this group. Oh my goodness.
Needs to be finding this a problem.
Just to do the background recap of this group, because I don't think we ever previously recorded any of those gaming sessions that I'm aware of. I don't have anything, so that group was never recorded back in the day. So, woo, yeah.
Well, he drank all the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So, all right. So, battle stations, basically. All right. So, Krasscheck will get in the gunner's chair. He's gonna warm up the guns. He's gonna spin around the turret, even though his seat just does the controls. He's not in a turret, but it's top turret connected. So, at least, thankfully, he can shoot behind us. So that's what he's testing it, and he's got it pointing towards the rear. He's all like, keep him behind us as much as possible. So, or,
Try to keep out of their fire as much as possible.
yeah.
Yeah, it's allergies.
Thankfully, our firing arc is front, back, sides, and everything, but only limited to the top. So, if you got to shoot something on the bottom, you might have to do some fancy barrel roll or whatnot. So, I would highly suggest that everyone strap in.
At my engineering station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the co-pilot is Django, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the sensor area is going to be our tree. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, you're in engineering station, so...
And I've also got my magnetic boots on. That way, if I do need to move around, I can...
Yeah,
small. I'll just bounce off the walls, I guess.
Both the droids are already like, okay, alright, magnetic feet, got this. I think they have that. Shoot, do they?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, I better go look at the droids.
I know astromechs usually do, so his should be fine.
Well, let's just fly around like R2-D2.
D6C does not. Okay. No, we already rolled it. I think I already stated they did. I don't see any reason why they would not have it, so that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, they're going to. I'll just make the call. You wouldn't want them on a ship flying all over the place as a ballistic weapon inside anyway, so why would you not have your onboard droids without means of propulsion, right? So alright, cool. So Thomas, where's your character gonna be at?
That's a good question. Let's see. He's gonna be holding on for dear life, probably.
Okay.
I don't think seatbelts are gonna fit him. So I don't think seatbelts are gonna fit him.
We would have modified some seatbelts for small races. That's
Okay,
not an
fine.
issue.
Well then he'll.
You don't want to go bouncing around, man. So.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good then.
Zip ties.
And Monte, what about you? Your character.
She's going to have her seat be built in for the time being, waiting until she's told to get into her battle gear.
Hey, told get in your battle gear.
Yeah. If you got battle gear, get in it now. That would be a good.
There you go then.
All right, you come out of hyperspace. Hit real space. There is a planet in front of you that identifies on your nav computer as Romanus. You hit your coordinates on where you're supposed to land, and it pops up on your screen the trajectory and the path, and says follow this. Go there.
In there.
Okay. So you go into the atmosphere and start heading that way. Are you going to do any hailing before that, or are you waiting to be hailed by them?
Oh, wait to be hailed by them. I got a funny feeling that announcing my presence is not necessarily the best of options.
All right. So yes, you will get a hailing from Atheos Flight Control. And it says they basically just come out and say we're tracking your entry into the atmosphere. Please. They're just asking for confirmation of your flight record, basically.
Just inform them we're heading to Athos Center, docking port, or docking bay 12.
Cool. You have a flight recorder, information that you can send them. He would have provided you with that.
Yes.
So, if you transmit that, they're just all like, "Oh, yep, confirmed." Yeah, come on into Bay 12. So far, the interaction with the patrols has been light, but keep your scopes up.
Got it.
So, there you go. Come flying in. The weather is pretty nice. Air's a little bit choppy. You're just all like, it's a little bit bumpy of a ride, but not too horrible. It's not like it's a drop ship in Aliens or anything. Woo!
We can turn the engines off for a few minutes, give everyone a rush.
And the pay.
I have no idea what was just said.
Yeah, they both walked over each other. Something terrible. Lance, you state what you said, and then Monte, you go afterwards.
I said we could just turn the engines off for a couple seconds, give everyone a thrill.
No, that'd be nice. Monte, what did you say? Sorry, man.
Saying if we're going to that kind of planet, we damn sure better have one hell of a pay raise, or I'm shooting the employer.
Wow, damn. Aggressive negotiations now. Are you feeling a little bad that we took this job? Is that what's going on here?
No, it's a small job. We got to start somewhere.
Small job, civil war, 60 years of hate.
Religious hate. That's the worst kind of hate.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Although going back to aliens, we can use one quote. Somebody wake up, Greg.
Hey, take your head monitor, thunk.
Okay, so flying through the atmosphere, heading on there. Go on. Let me ask for a computer use roll from Udan, please. Since you're on sensor duty. Nick, computer use roll, please.
23.
Ooh, nice.
16 are going to die.
Yeah, so using the ship sensors, you're just kind of watching over things. Unfortunately, you notice that coming in fast are 2 blips.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Alright, we got incoming.
Oh my god, really? Okay. Now, if you want to do a tighter focus to identify them, you can. It's just a separate computer use roll on the sensors. We don't have sensors that give an equipment bonus, so it's just a straight up die. Or skill check, I should say. Just your computer use skill check.
12?
So, yeah, the sensors are having a hard time locking on because they're small and fast, but basically the computer is saying these are probably a couple of fighters. I don't know exactly what types.
Okay.
But they're coming in pretty quick. At about, the speed is going to definitely be attack speed of about 9 spaces. They're hauling ass.
Alright, let my pilot know. Coming in.
Alright, I don't know what else we can do here.
Up shields and get ready.
Raise shields, make sure we're ready.
Yeah. Again, that's raising shields doesn't take a roll. Either pilot, co-pilot, or sensor guy can take care of that. And then there's a thing called angling shields that if you know the arc in which they're shooting from, you can make a computer use roll to basically double the shields in one firing arc. Basically can absorb more damage. So, but it takes points off of the other arcs, obviously. In fact, it takes all of them, according to the rules. It's like, I'm going to take all the shields, put them in one arc, and if we receive any fire from other arcs, we're hosed. So,
I think we're going to leave the shields balanced right now, because I don't know which arc they're going to be. They look like they're, I'm assuming they're moving a lot faster than we are.
Your top speed on your vehicle, it states on max velocity, is attack speed at 8 spaces. Which is kind of standard. It's like, I believe it's the lowest attack speed in the book. Anything below that is like ramming and cruising and stuff like that is the different categories of speed. So, at least you have an attack speed. There's some freighters out there that don't even have attack speed. It's just like, we're slow. So, fighters are made for speed. So a 9, that's pretty quick. So, and of course your communications also lights up as well. You're being hailed, and the hailing is coming from the direction of those two vehicles that are flying towards you.
Respond to the hail.
Okay.
What's what they're saying?
They state that this is Gispo Air Defense. You have violated Gispo Air treaties. You need to turn around, follow us to New Roman to land and be inspected.
Where?
As we're kind of throttling forward a little bit. Does this go any further forward?
Can I divert power from hyperdrives to sublight drive speed?
You can. since you won't be using the hyperdrives anytime soon, right? That's pretty much what you're...
We're trying to get on the ground to where their ground-to-air defense is active.
Right. So it's going to take 2 rolls. One roll this round, which is basically you're disabling the hyperdrive, so you can route. So then next roll you can reroute power to try and increase your speed.
Okay. So what am I rolling off of?
So you can disable one of the ship's hyperdrive with a successful repair check.
Okay. And this will just be no math?
No math involved in this one. It's just telling the computer to do it and how well you do the action.
Alright. Okay, well, let's see. Plus 10. 15.
You make it right on the dot. You find it hard to communicate for some reason. It gives off some weird coding errors, and you're just like, you didn't like that? What the heck is...
And it's just one of those...
Yeah, it's like, where did your ship learn to communicate? And Daro, while you're doing this whole there's like blinky, flashy lights that are going off, saying that the hyperdrive is offline.
I'll call over the communicator. I'm about to give us some more speed. Be ready.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. So your response was not good enough. They repeat the ultimatum. This time they add at the end, we're going to lock on and force you to land.
We are about to land.
And now,
get to land as per orders.
And now we're rolling initiative. All right. I am going to go with separate initiatives for everyone instead of a group initiative, just because it's just. I'd like to run it that way. So everyone can roll your initiative. I'll gather it here in a minute as soon as I have all my crap together. Too late. I need to get back onto the page with these guys. There we go. What's their initiative? Holy crap. All right. That's pretty good. Unless you roll that.
Let the bag decide.
The bag.
D20 on these.
And I'll go ahead and do Krasscheck while I'm here. He has a plus 3.
I forgot I had a plus 6.
Wow. Right on. So Krasscheck rolls a 21. Okay, so Udan, what'd you get for your initiative? 5. Excellent. Weren't you the one in the rear with the gear last time we played? I think. Alright, Elis, what'd you get?
9.
Alright. Daro, what'd you get?
24.
Woo! That's helpful. Killiandra, what'd you get?
8.
Oh my gosh. This is... And Klue?
He's running with his paper.
Total of a 9.
A 9, okay. And Django?
12.
12, okay. So Elis and Klue, does it really matter which one of you goes first, or do you want me to put it in there? Both of you rolled a 9. Who has the higher dex?
Oh, that would be me. I have a plus 5.
Yeah, mine's a plus 3.
Okay, so we'll do Klue then Elis, just to make it fair.
I also have a plus 6 on initiative, so.
So you rolled really, really poorly.
Yeah.
So we're going to start up at round 1. Daro, you are up first, sir. Now you don't immediately have to do anything. You can state that you're going to hold and wait for others to go. But as I posted up in there for what you can do is basically as the pilot, you can start doing maneuvers and stunts to increase or decrease the ability for you to get hit by incoming fire, and also to put yourself into better firing arcs, which really you only have to worry about one arc, that they're on your top side. That's the only arc you really care about. Rear, side, front, doesn't matter.
We want to do the move. Yeah. We want to go as fast as we can and try to keep them on us.
Okay, so you're gonna maintain at your top speed of attack at 8 spaces, basically. Pedal,
yes.
Yeah, pedal to the metal. Tell these engines what for, basically, right?
Yep.
All right, it starts. Elis, you will automatically know just from the computer system what he's doing up front. That he's got that throttle pushed and the engines are going 100%. This is what you get, man. So the engines right now are screaming. They're just going, fly, bitch. So yeah, you're just all like, okay, all right. We don't know if these guys can handle this just yet, but all right, let's try it.
Bless the computer, work!
I don't know where your computer learned to talk at. So, Krasscheck got a 21. He is next. I'm
just thinking, man, it's a good thing I know Duries.
Oh! Just so you can talk to it?
Yeah.
Alright. So Krasscheck is going to hold his action and he's going to growl out, if one of you guys on a computer can identify these targets to where I can lock on them, I'll start shooting. So he's going to hold his action waiting for someone who can roll a computer use. So he's just yelling it out. He's like, I need to know what these guys are. Alright, then one of the blips is going to increase. Oh, that's right. They have atmospheric speed and speed in space. Oh, crap. Did I do that at all? I think I just did single speed, didn't I? Yeah, I just did max velocity according to space. I did not do one for atmosphere. Oh, crap. I don't think that stat was on that ship. So, rats. Starship descriptions. Let me look at space transports and see what the base is. Not unless... Lance, did you see anything on your ship about atmospheric and space speed? I don't think it matters. So that one is 8 as well. So our atmosphere speed is going to be around... Okay, alright. Lance, you want to take the note on your ship that it's got a space speed of 8 spaces and an atmospheric speed of 13. Okay?
So, AM turns into 13?
Say again?
You got a note on here that's 500 kilometers per hour. So it changes up to 13 spaces per hour.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's up. Let me check to see what it's actually kind of slower. So that's going to be a... Okay. Yeah, so you can keep that 500 if you want to. In fact, I would say that you do. And then in parentheses next to it, change it to 11 spaces. Just so we can track it on spaces, okay?
Okay.
Atmosphere, this ship is kind of doggy.
It's supposed to be more maneuverable, but not as fast.
Yeah. Alright. So the other ship increases speed to a lot. He is basically hauling ass. God damn, that's a fast atmospheric speed. Well, that's what they're made for, so I guess it's not surprising. That's going to put him at medium range now. Holy crap, that was quick. So yeah, that other blip is... One blip accelerates and it gets on our rear end and he is coming fast.
Alright.
Yeah, where is... my battle... Okay, so he's done. So next in initiative is going to be Django. Greg, is there anything that you would like to do? You're the co-pilot.
I'm just making sure we're not going to run into anything, just plotting. And for backup, do an emergency plot and say, hey, we need to go this way. Real quick.
Okay, you're going to leave the computer identifying to the tree, or do you want to attempt to do it as well? The Wookie's been yelling that out, if you remember. Just saying.
Yeah, I can.
You can do it as well. If all you're doing is holding action, you can make a computer use check and try and do a focus scan to figure out what they are.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're rolling your computer use skill.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
16.
All right, you are able to lock on to 2 blips, and they get identified as Sub-Pro Z95 Headhunter Atmospheric Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna. So if you call it out, Krasscheck just goes Z95s. All right, hard punch, but doesn't take a lot to throw them off. Watch out for missiles.
Well, these the ships that pirates use?
Huh?
Are these the ships that pirates use?
A lot of pirates like Z95s, yeah. Z95s are very early ships. They're pretty clunky, but they're fast.
Proto X-Wing.
Yes, actually, yeah. But these ones are atmospheric fighters. They're like proto. These guys can't go into space. Knowing that, I'm going to make a knowledge tactics roll for Krasscheck real quick. And alright, so yeah, he's just all like, great fighters, old guys. No, these are old fighters. Watch out for missiles, and their blasters aren't that much better than ours unless they worked on them. That's helpful. So I got a 10. Sorry, guys. I rolled a 3. It was horrible. I was like, Django, you identify. You're good. The other fighter matches, and it's going to increase its atmospheric speed as well and pull up next to the second guy. So both of them are at medium range now. That's going to go to Klue. Do you have anything to do?
He already identified it, yeah?
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay, cool. And Elis?
Find out
I'm
which
going to try to
one's
get that speed boost.
Which one's the leader?
Oh, God. I don't think I'll be able to figure that out.
I think I figured out which one to take him out.
So what do I need to roll for? I've got the power diverted now. I just need to get the speed boosted.
Yeah, hold on. You need to make a repair check.
Okay.
And you can use math on this because you're using physics and stuff to figure out how to apply and route more power to the engines.
Okay. 21.
All right.
Thank you, plus 14.
Yeah. Okay, so now instead of having a atmospheric speed of 11, it now gets boosted to an atmospheric speed of 13. So turbos kick in. Sorry, go ahead.
What was their atmospheric speed?
It's a 13 now. It was an 11.
Right, but what was theirs? What's the headhunters?
19. yeah, they're fast. But soon you get a little bit of a boost and you're like, hey, that was pretty good. Oh, shit, that's nowhere compared to them.
And I'm just going to like, can you please call ground support? Please call ground support, please. I can't give this thing much. If I take away anything else, we're screwed.
I can't give her any more, Captain. It's going to break.
All right. Killiandra, anything from you? Thomas and Monte.
To lean out a window and shoot somebody?
Please don't do that right now. Hull breach, hull breach, hull breach.
Then strap in and hold action.
Right. Strap in and hold on. And then, coming up last, like he likes to be in the back, Udan, what's up, man?
Not much. If he's already used the computer used to identify, there's really not much I can do. Unless he wants me to redirect the shields.
Yeah, because they're both coming up behind you, but, I mean, they're probably, more than likely, either they're going to slow down and try and stay behind you, or fly past you. It's hard to tell right now, so, yeah.
The shields where they are, let's see what they do. But I'm worried.
Yeah. Well, we identified it's towards the end of the round. Krasscheck is going to use his held action They're at medium range, and he just goes, well, let's see what they can do. And you hear the top guns go. You're like, hey, they work. They're actually shooting. Krasscheck is going to let loose with the twin laser cannons that are mounted up on top. This ought to be interesting. He has gunner, so he doesn't take the -4 on it. He has 5 ranks in piloting, so he gets a +2. We don't have anything else that adds, so he's at +2. And hold on, need to look up the range modifier thingy. These guys, yeah, so that's an even up roll. And so range medium is a crap, -4. So it's a D. So it turns out to be a D20 -4. Which, if it was anyone else on shooting these that did not have gunner, they would be at a -8 to shoot the guns. Gunner comes in handy. So pretty soon here he'll get to ignore range modifiers up to long. I plan to take gunnery skills with Krasscheck. He's gonna be out there. So he's gonna miss. He's gonna get a total of an 8. He's gonna start shooting and get an 8, and that's not gonna be close enough to do anything to hit these guys because their defense is pretty high. Yep. So he starts shooting. Oh, I need rapid attack. I didn't. Why didn't I take that instead of? Rats. Could have shot twice. Oh well. Okay. So that's it for the top of that round. We're going to go back up, and Daro, it's to you again, sir.
We're shooting at them. I can do a maneuver to increase the difficulty of them hitting me, or a stunt. Do that, or
you can. You definitely can. If you do a stunt, though, the penalty of your stunt also applies to Krasscheck shooting back. But I'd rather have that than us get hit, to tell you the truth. So
yeah, let's go ahead and do a stunt.
Okay, so you want to do a stunt, which is basically increasing your defense. It's flying defensively. All right, so make a piloting check, please.
Okay, A7.
Okay, you trying to find the bonus for. Where did it go? Oh, okay, so +2. So your maneuver is going to add a +2 to your defense. So that's good. So now your defense jumps up to an 18 for the rest of this round because you're basically just ducking, juking, making erratic maneuvers and stuff. So there you go. Krasscheck is next, and he's going to hold on for a better range. And then the second guy going to overtake us by 6. Which +6 on the movement is going to put him within short range. So he's going to be just 4 spaces away. So that puts him at 4, and that's when his blaster is going to open up, and Krasscheck then is going to do his held action and shoot back at short range as well. This guy's going to shoot 6, and he looks like he was going to shoot, but for some reason nothing happens.
Uh-oh.
Click! Hello? And then there's a little blinky light that's all like, forgot to turn fire control on, asshole. He's like, son of a bitch! Click!
Someone hit the safety.
Someone rolled a 1. I'll take that all damn day. And then Krasscheck is all like, I'm shooting back. I don't know what you bitches are looking at. So now it just turns into a -2 for that. I love new dice. Check it out. Thomas, verify. Verify my natural 20.
That's a 1.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I hate you. I hate you a lot. That's uncool. No.
Oh, he lying. Can you see it? Can you?
All I see is the
That's a 1. I do. See, he turned it in his hand.
Shut up, Thomas. Despite what Thomas is trying to set up, and I don't know why he's not helping out the team by saying it's a natural 20.
Oh, it's for the
same team.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's for the good guys? Yeah, that was a nat 20, guys.
Yes, that is Krasscheck shooting, dude.
Yeah, that's a nat 20, guys. My
Oh
bad.
my god. Man. Alright, so he's going to bypass a critical hit with starships. Is basically you find a chink in the armor. You blow past their shields and their DR, and you do damage directly to their hull. Couldn't be a better time for that. So our guns do 2d10 times 2. Oh my god, they automatically have multi-fire. Hold on, back off. I'm going to pull that trigger twice. Sorry guys, but I'm going to pull the trigger as many times as I possibly can. I don't care about the penalties. It's shoot a lot. So multi-fire, my base attack, it's all set up on base attack. Krasscheck's base attack is +2. So I get to make 2 shots at a total of -2 to each. Okay. So then I'm at -2, so that's -4. So each shot is -4. So the first one was a natural 20. The second shot is a 16, or whoops, no, 14. That's still going to miss, but he does hit him with the first shot. That's all right. So he will get a total of 13 points of hull damage onto that fighter. Not a whole lot, but at least it's damage. Bang! He shoots at it. And that is nowhere close to creating any sort of appreciable damage that causes any rolls. He just got lucky and hit that guy. Cool. His turn. Did Jenga anything that you want to do?
No. Like I can't fire anything.
Right.
Only thing I can do is try to determine who's the leader, who's the lead ship.
Probably the one who just moved, if there is any sort of a leader. He's the guy who just got shot, by the way, too. Not too bad.
Good job. Hit the pussy again.
Okay.
That comes over the comm.
Yeah. Hit him again. I'm trying. The other Z95 catches up. He's going to try and shoot and do the same thing that his buddy couldn't do. And he gets a total of a 19. Oh, that's close. Ooh, that would have hit our old defense. So you're ducking and juking. You're going to see red blaster bolts go flying past you. Daro, as you're flying, you're just all like, wow, that's new. This is what it's like to be shot at. I don't like it.
You can pass. I'll pass on this next time. We don't need to do this again.
Yeah. Bigger guns. Need bigger guns.
You got this. They suck.
Well, okay.
What book did you get the,
What book did I what?
the pilot actions? What book were those in?
This is in the core rulebook, Starship section, Starship combat. All the actions that I posted up on there is in the core rulebook, page 224, 225. Heroes as crew. Looking at heroes that, they have on there all different types of stuff that people can do. And again, I just posted some of the tables in our Star Wars chat. It'd just be easier. Some people can look at those and be like, oh, I can do this, kind of stuff. So be that simple, So.
Yep.
All right, Klue. Taking, you're probably just holding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Elis, anything from you?
Unless there's a way I can give it more speed. I doubt it.
No, you've done basically what you can. The engines absolutely cannot go faster than this.
I'll hold for repair.
Yeah, you have it like 100 and something percent, say 120 or something like that, and you're just all like, yeah, I can't force anything more out of it. I mean,
yeah, I'll just hold action for repair.
Well, let's hope that it doesn't come down to where you have to make repair. How's that?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay. Killiandra, nothing coming from you, I take it? I'll take that as a no then. And Udan, same thing with you? Or...
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm redirecting shields, there's really nothing I can do. It's already been identified, so...
Wait. Hey, Keith.
Yes.
So, just for future use, it looks like disable and enable another system can be done in the same round, but that's just 2 move actions, so if I'm the only one...
Yeah, technically you can do a double, you can forego a standard action as another move action. Yeah, you can.
Just there for future use.
Yeah, whatever. That's why we learned the system. I've never once have gone through combat with a starship, so I wanted to check it out. I wanted to harass the group just a little bit, so just so we all could have some sort of... Actually, Udan, since you're watching sensors, could you please roll me a computer use roll?
17.
Okay. You'll be picking up 2 more blips that look like it's coming from your guys' destination. It's heading towards you.
More incoming.
Krasscheck. Hopefully they're friendly. Escort would be nice. At least we hope so, right? Cool. So going back up to Daro, you want to... Doesn't say if you have to keep making those rolls to juke or if you hold on to it and keep it. I think once you do it, you can just continue doing the whole flying defensively and causing that just as long as you successfully did it the first time. So if you want to maintain that, you can.
I do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the best thing to do is cheer the team on and hold on.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Ray?
Yeah. So Krasscheck is next. He's going to try and shoot twice again. And that's an 11 and a 9. Ooh, yuck. Darn it. I have all these penalties. The Z95, he's going to get right up on us. Oh, I should have waited. Damn it. Oh, well. He's going to get right up on us where he's basically point blank range now. And, oh my goodness gracious. So after he failed to turn the fire control on and he presses the button again, then the safety override command says, hey, I'm still enabled. Yeah, right.
You rolled number 1?
I rolled another 1, yes.
Wow. The ship's got a malfunction.
I told you it was a 1.
This guy's not a fine instructor.
Yeah. This is how not to shoot the enemy. Cool. Did Jenny get anything from you? He called out that there's 2 more blips that are coming in. You can roll to identify or hail them or whatever. It's a computer use roll, no matter which one you do.
Well, I'll try to hail them.
Okay.
Nope.
What was that, a 1?
No.
Did
3.
you turn the comm system off?
Yeah. It was a 3. I like.
Can I try?
You're not at a computer station or a station that allows control. Yeah.
3.
A 3?
No, it was,
yeah, okay.
It was a 9 altogether.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, no. You didn't even make the base like a 10 DC or anything.
And I'll walk to 1.
They're all taken up.
I'm going to push him out of the way and say, why'd you turn it off and let him use it?
He didn't turn it off. He didn't roll a 1. If he rolled a 1, I definitely would have said, by the way, everyone on the ship, comms are down and it all got turned off. Daro would be like, what? Why? What the...
It should be like, what's that shiny button?
Yeah, right.
Systems.
And Alice would be like, what's that flashing light? Who did that? Why would you turn that off? Yeah, you see the comm system does the Windows wait sign as they go do-do-do-do. Like, wait, what? Who turned that off? The other Z95. And oh yeah, now he only gets a 15, so he doesn't hit, but at least he's shooting.
His gun works.
Yeah, his guns work, but thankfully he can't roll over a 20. Klue's running around trying to wonder if he can push someone out of the way. Sure.
If I do something.
Jump up on top of him,
Elis, anything coming from you?
Okay, we're in atmosphere, right?
Yes.
I'm going to disable a non-critical system, life support.
I'm sorry,
Alright, we'll open up the vents.
No, we're in atmosphere, so
Why?
I'm increasing the shields.
He wants more power.
Sure.
He's going to reroute power from light support shields.
Right.
We're in atmosphere, so we don't have to worry about life support.
We do have to roll down a window later. It's not a big deal right now, but there's enough life support you can turn it off for a little while. It's okay.
Okay.
If the spaceship has a window, I won't be on it.
Actually, no, I'm not increasing shields. I'm going to increase Krasscheck's firepower, so he can do more damage.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's only going to be for a couple of rounds, and I'll pop it back.
Okay. Go for it.
So let's see. The disable.
I think it's like a DC 10 or a 15. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
It's just that you got to make the roll.
I know. I'm just looking at repair check. Okay, so it's a plus 10, or what I get math bonus since I'm rerouting.
So your DC is a 15 with a successful repair check.
Okay.
That's to disable.
23 for disable, and then as my standard action, 15 on the die. So Krasscheck now has more firepower.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you give the guns one more die of power if he hits. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Alrighty. Excellent. That will be kind of helpful. Killiandra, you're basically holding on for dear life. Looking out a...
Wookie's planning on going the 18?
Yeah, looking out any sort of window and seeing blasts go flying past you from a ship that's following you guys. You're just all like, wait, no, to the left, no, up, down, no, wait. She's not helping that.
If we land, I get out there and I'm blowing out of the sky.
Right. Udan, do you want to roll to try and identify the other blips or hail them or anything? Okay, go for it. Computer, use skill, please.
23.
So yes, you will identify them as also two more Z95 headhunters, and when you hail them, they will come back as... Whoops, sorry, I gotta get my names right, I gotta change. Roman Free Atheists Independent Security Force.
Okay.
And Krasscheck will yell out, "It's the guys coming to help!" Yay!
Yeah. I'll let the pilot know, for sure.
Yeah. Cool?
Reinforcements are coming.
Yeah. Krasscheck will be like, Daro, fly straight towards them!
Don't hit him.
Django, hail the friendlies. What do they want us to do?
I tried to hit him. I fucked up.
You tried to identify him, man.
No, I tried to hail him. I identified him.
You didn't identify either. Your roll sucked.
No, because I was trying to hail him. But I identified him before.
Well, it was the same thing. No, that was the enemy fighters. You didn't identify the friendly fighters.
Oh, the friendly fighters?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't trying to identify them. I was just trying to hail them.
Well, you still didn't. You got a 9. You got a 9.
Right.
It doesn't matter. He's already talking to him. He being our tree, Udan, is talking to him.
Yes. Yeah, I'll ask them if you want us to fly straight towards them or under, over.
Oh no, they'll give a flight path. They'll say, yeah, we're gonna fly straight towards you guys. You go straight down when we count off, and we're gonna engage them. And you guys haul ass. Don't turn around. Don't shoot. Just get out of there. We need those supplies.
I relay that information.
There you go. That Krasscheck is all like, don't shoot. Damn, but the power levels are like, good job, nerd boy. I love you, man. You get a wet, sloppy Wookie kiss when we're done here.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Daro, I think
Danica, you didn't hear that don't shoot part.
Daro, I think he wants a cheeseburger. Oh, I can't say that, damn it! I can't lie. You know what? I'm thinking though.
I'm thinking he needs a cheeseburger.
Something else to put in his mouth.
It's quite possible that he is requesting a cheeseburger. Is that a lie? No, it's a suggestion.
That's exactly what it is. Listen, he's always hungry. You know him.
Well, yes.
Are you regretting that translator now?
I mean, if he was talking straight to me, then it probably was in Wookie.
This is true. So you guys fly past them. They're gonna say when you break, you dip down. They fly overhead, and there's a dogfight that ensues between those two guys, and you end up heading out to Athos. You find your port, and you're able to land pretty quickly. I assume, right?
Yeah, we're landing quick.
I don't know why we're still here. Let's so whomp.
I'm assuming this qualifies as a hard landing.
Only if you want to make the roll.
No, I'm just for maintenance.
Well, you did some dog fighting, but it wasn't like hours of it, so I don't think it really.
It's still. I take it off for an hour maintenance, and we burned extra fuel stuff for that. I was just curious if this is considered a heavy landing.
Yeah, I would say at least one extra cell for the trip, just because of all the power stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
Pushing the engines and all
that's
that. Yeah,
that's the combat hour. Already kicked it off. So.
Yeah. Even though you weren't in combat for an hour, but it was enough strain on the system to easily use a cell. So I got no problems with that. Let's go with that.
All right.
It can be a regular landing. I'm not too worried about hard landing. There's no one chasing you. Those guys are going to break off and dogfight each other, so you should.
Okay.
Yeah, you land, and the hangar is actually, it's like a domed structure. So when you land, it actually clams up. Probably a good thing, so you can't get bombed from outside, right? So.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start putting the system back to normal.
Yeah, I figured you probably did that while you're in. Well, maybe you left it all. Yeah,
I left the speed. I put life support back on.
Okay, so you guys land, and he starts. Both of you start powering stuff down, and you're just all like, all right. The system gives some little miscodes here and there, kind of complaining about being pushed past its limits, but you're just all like, shut up.
I do not care.
Right. It's like, and you definitely can tell that you used up a little bit more power than what was planned. So you used an extra cell, basically. So
can't help it that they were causing problems.
Yeah, well, it's better than us being the problem, as in crash landing. That would suck.
And all those fuel cells just go.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Whoopsie.
Cool. So you end up landing the ship, dude.
All right. So we're down. Let's get everyone weapons out. Let's start to make sure this cargo gets unloaded as quickly as possible.
Excellent. So everyone's going to, I guess, take as many guns as they can fit on their bodies, basically. Yep. Cool. So Daro, you'll go outside. You'll meet with a kind of a tall, bulky human. You will have a blaster. You'll be wearing a nice-looking blaster rifle, and he's going to be in the equivalent of medium battle armor. He seems like he's well protected and set up to cause some damage. You can see he's got, anti-personnel grenades on him, and he actually has a dangling pouch that's got some thermal detonators on him, and a whole lot of power packs. So, and he's going to have
a few of those.
Yeah, he's going to have 4 other people that are with him. A couple of them are armored. They kind of look like, if anything, they're bodyguards. This guy probably looks like he's basically in charge. The other guys are basically going to be wearing the equivalent of like light armor kind of stuff with blaster rifles and pistols and everything. And the other 2 guys look like they're technicians, basically.
All right. They're like, we're going to find Carl Atticus.
You are addressing Carl Atticus, and he reaches out to shake your hand.
Shake his hand? Pleasure to meet you. Oh, Typho. here. We got a shipment of supplies for you. Yeah.
We sorely need that equipment. So, yeah.
Excellent. Can I get you to thumbprint this?
Oh yes, for the time signature from Mr. Scormick. That's who you're working for, right?
That is correct, sir.
That's pretty nice. The last two mercenaries that he hired didn't come through. One of them just stole the shipment, and the other one dropped it off on the other side. So,
Considering the reception we received here, we were kind of considering dropping that off in orbit and seeing how close we could get to target.
Well, I appreciate you not doing that and you carrying through with your contract. So let's go ahead and get you offloaded and inspected and see what we can do.
Sounds good to me. So we made the time component?
Oh yeah. The time. I mean, you guys were here within less than just over 2 days, right? So.
Yeah.
So yeah, you made it in less than 3 days. Obviously, nothing's been bothered. It's going to take them a little bit. They have one mechanical lift loader that someone has to pilot, and then they do have a repulsor lift sled, but it's not that big, so it can only move like one crate at a time. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get out there. And there's only those 2 technicians, so they're going to ask for help if there's some of your people that can help out. Take some of this stuff off of here.
Oh, people, let's unload the... Yes.
Alright, I'll chest thump my buddy saying, come on, put them to work, let's go. You're like, wait, what? Yeah, you're like, did you see, I'm just kidding, scrawny arms.
I know I'm larger than my average of my species, but come on.
He's like, jeez.
You have added meathead.
Yeah, everyone's a bunch of weak sticks around here, practically. So, Krasscheck will point at Udan and say, "Come on, dude, let's put some muscle. Let's put those muscles to work. Let's grab some boxes." You're like, "Yeah, sure." And he'll come by. He'll look at Klue and be like, "Oh God, that guy might hurt himself." So,
no. Somebody's carrying me.
yeah.
You're just riding around on your astromech. I'll take my astromech. I'll sit on top.
He'll look at Killiandra and just be like, I don't think so. Yeah, she's not built for lifting stuff either. And he'll go over by Django.
That's the boat. Half of it's in the wrong places.
Yeah. So there's a Wookie standing in front of Django, and he just growls at you. He just goes like, "Mah!" Because you don't speak Wookie.
Right.
So and he's not using his translator right now. It's stuffed away. So yeah, he just grunts at you and goes, "Rah!" And then turns around. Him and the tree walk off and start moving boxes.
Shout back to you. Means he wants dinner.
Krasscheck's gonna hold a thumb.
What the hell?
Krasscheck is gonna give a big old thumbs up and go like, yeah. Double burger, extra Wookie sauce.
Why is there hair in the sauce?
It's Wookie milk. It's gotta be hairy. Yeah, give me a tree branch so I can stir my drink. Snap.
That's not right.
He's like, what the fuck?
That is not right.
Well, he's asking if you want to help, Jenga.
He's
The
got
Wookiee is asking if you want to help.
I figured that's what he was doing.
Okay.
I follow him to go help.
All right, so you're just helping to move boxes and stuff. All right, so Daro, they all start unloading. Everyone's helping out. Carl he's just probing. He's just asking probing questions. He's just kind of like, what's your name? Is this like your whole crew? Are you a business, or what's going on? He's just asking basic questions to get chit chat.
We're very interested in finding additional work. This run did not pay that much, but we're hungry.
Well, let me see what I can do after they do inventory. If it turns out that everything's on the up and up, I'm not above maybe, I don't know how many credits I can throw at you. I do have some universal credits, but our monetary system is completely different than that of the galactic standard. But because we're a free society from oppression and religion, I do have some bankroll attachments, but maybe I can make it up by offering some services. Maybe a little trade as a bonus?
Well, I think some of my people might be a little more interested in being, I don't know, we're trying to figure out this bounty hunting thing. So, I don't know, we're looking for work.
Well, we don't have any sort of guilds or anything like that. The Romans that have been in charge of this planet really kept themselves secluded. So we're still working on trying to free ourselves, of course, from the religious opposition and tyrannical rule that plagues our planet, to where we can join even maybe the New Republic, or create our own kind of planetary system enough to where we can be part of the galactic free trade. Maybe we can do some stuff. We do have recharging stations and stuff like that. Maybe we can do stuff for your fuel and top you off, or we got some maintenance stuff and things like that if you're interested.
Who says we can't work out trades and so forth with them? Heck.
There you go.
If we can get our maintenance costs, refuel, take care of it, resupply, that'd be very handy. We'd appreciate that.
Okay, and your crew is welcome to go out into the city. If you want access out there, I can provide you with non-citizenship cards, just so it's just a way to identify that you're not part of. Well, depending on what kind of work you're looking for, we've got need for mercenaries around here. If you're looking for some of that, I can try and free up something. It's going to be local work.
We could play you some work.
All right, let's take care of this stuff. Why don't you and I take off, go have a drink, and we'll talk things over.
Yeah, I'm bring along Killiandra.
Okay, sure. He'll point at her, and he just kind of looks at her and he says, "Yeah, obviously, yeah. Bring your girlfriend. Let's go. Let's go have a drink."
She grins and like, "Sorry, I had better taste. He's just my captain."
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I just assumed since he asked for you that you guys were romantically linked.
I don't even do so much as wash his windows.
Okay. Hey, how about that drink?
I'll take that drink.
He's gonna look at
like whisper Claire. Your job is not to make me look like an ass. You're here to help me their price.
You ain't get rid of the background, have you?
No. Why would he? Why would he? Alright, so everyone who's helping out, the rest of you guys just stay on the ship. Well, that's basically just Brandon, your character is just on the ship looking at stuff, right?
Yeah. I might poke my head out and ask if they have a spare crate that's been opened already. That way I can give these knuckleheads somebody to throw knives at.
It'll be a technician. It's all like, they're throwing knives inside your ship?
No. Hey. Stop.
You're not here.
He's on the ship, so technically he is.
Hey, no, listen. Ain't nothing wrong with playing some games, okay? It's just a knife. It's just a couple little holes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not buying any of that.
I'm sure I have some 5x5 Duraplate scrap steel if you want that. I think that would probably work in your
over it.
That'll be fine.
There's gonna be more holes.
Yeah, he'll grab like a piece of Durasteel and he's just like clunk. There you go. That'll stop their knives. So everything gets offloaded. Daro and Killiandra are missing, so the rest of us are just kind of, going like, well, what do we do now?
We gamble some more, right, Greg?
Yeah, and we can get the unloading crew over there.
We get them involved.
No, they're on the job. They don't have time. They're busy.
No one gotta know.
They gotta open up crates and get out supplies.
They're a loss, I guess.
Yeah, well, you know, it probably is. You guys don't want to gamble with the droid who's walking around going,
Oh, no, fuck him.
Yeah. He's a cheater. He cheats.
He used his mental computer to make this easier for himself.
That's not cheating.
Nah, it's cheating.
Which then he'll bring up a little holographic display of Django doing the whole card swap, and he'll actually proclaim, "Who's cheating?"
No, he digitally altered that.
Oh my god!
See, yeah, she never did that, and I was against her.
Droids matter!
Droids,
No, I don't. Hey, Clankas, you shut up, Clanka.
Clanka.
Droid's life.
Get out of here. God, you hippie. Ain't that right? Hippies. Rebel hippies, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's the only droid that Elis likes.
Very short human. I mean, like midget type. In fact, that's what he is. Very short human comes walking up into the ship. He's just dressed in like like a technician's type overalls and clothing, boots and stuff. He's got a tool belt with tools that are almost bigger than he is. You know. He's got a mustache and a beard, and he just comes trotting up the ship.
Can I help you?
He was like, "Are you Elis?"
That I am.
Daro's talking to Carl, who's in charge. My name is Theodore. I'm the lead engineer, and he's worked out a deal that we're going to do some maintenance and refuel you guys at our cost.
That would be much appreciated.
All right, so he says, cool, and then he just pushes past you, goes over to the engineering station, plugs his data pad in, and just starts going to town. You're like, okay then.
So I'm just gonna watch to make sure he doesn't do anything funny. But
no, he's not. He's just downloading schematics, looking at stuff, and just kind of making grunts and tipping his head from side to side. You know, kind of judging the ship, basically, if anything. So
I think you'll recognize some of that as just like, I agree.
Yeah. Of course, he'll do some techno babble with you every once in a while, going like, do you guys realize you're still using Carillion R12 amplifiers? You can buy better than that at, Radio Star Hut, right?
Listen, man, I don't speak Spanish. You guys speak words we can all understand, okay?
It's just like, we're working on getting the funds to do so. This thing is rough.
This hasn't seen much movement at all. Did you guys just fly it off the used lot?
You want to gamble?
No. Mercenaries.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because they're not human, huh? Racist.
He's talking to a Givin.
Okay. Racist.
And she asks me what. She'll ask the worker that goes by, "What's the market situation around here?"
It's an open and free, enterprising market without tyrannical rule of religion.
Didn't ask about religion.
It doesn't matter.
You're on the plane, Elis.
Yeah.
How do you feel about our Lord and Savior Palpatine?
Who is Palpatine? But if they call themselves a lord, then they probably don't exist, or there's some self-gratifying type human who's trying to deify himself, which is the whole problem with the Roman Church in the first place. Are you a believer? You can just get the hell right on out of here if you are.
No, I never said that.
Krasscheck's just gonna nudge Carl, and he's all like, "Dude, stop. Just knock it off, man. Come on. You're pissing off the locals. This isn't Christmas in Coalitionville."
Yeah, okay.
God damn it.
Trying to trying to get into the market, find where we can get some stuff here.
Well, the only way that you're leaving here is by agreeing to get scanned and go into our system, and then you can get a rite of passage type card that says you're not a citizen but you're a visitor, so you can go out into the free market.
Also, you're not free though. Okay.
I can't get scanned.
Yeah.
That'll be a
Yeah. Say no. We don't want to drink that Kool-Aid, bro.
No. My prison record will come up. We go.
That's only with the Republic. They don't have that here. It's a backwater planet, man.
Backwater planet that's not tied to anybody.
Right. Especially the atheists here. They're not tied. Well, if anyone's going to be tied in with it, it's going to be them. But yeah, they're not. So you really don't have that to worry about, really. You're just walking around the ship, just listening to all this craziness and just shaking your tree head. Okay. Krasscheck has found one of his beers that he brought, and he's just walking around the ship drinking the Wookie equivalent of a Foster's beer mug. So,
piss water.
Which means it's like this big around. He's like.
I need to find nearest place where I can buy some poker chips.
You won't be able to buy anything until you can go out into the market. Yeah. Daro and Killiandra, you follow this guy, goes to a meeting room, asks what you guys prefer to drink, sees if he can't synthetically make it. They do have some natural alcohol here if you want it. It's basically a wine equivalent if you want some.
I'll try what he's got.
Okay.
It sounds kind of light, sure.
Alright, it's up to you. It's actually a pretty decent quality, so whether or not you like it's kind of up to you, or if you want to die roll it, that's fine. I don't care, but it's alright. This is just like homemade wine. Probably a little bit more alcohol than what you expected, but tastes okay.
Considering what happened to a certain wolf in a mine, it's even fun to roll the dice.
I am just saying. So Carl will tell Daro, I already got one of my lead engineers working on looking at your ship. He's getting the specs, and he's going to start looking at your power requirements, and he'll let me know what all it's going to take to top you guys off with the fuel, if we can make it. If you guys don't use any sort of special fuel, we do have some refining capabilities for hyperdrive and ion fuel, so we can produce. Yeah, we can produce not too high of like the equivalent of octane, but I mean, it's like standard fuel, so.
That's all we're using is stand fuel zone.
Yeah. Just spray that son of a bitch in there and let us go.
Yeah, so you were saying you had some opportunities for some other work here?
Yes. We've got, we're not against hiring outsiders, mercenaries and stuff to do work here for us, but mostly it is kind of like, mercenary type work. As far as, you guys don't look like you're any sort of a fire team, so more, if it's going to be anything, maybe some supply run disruption or sabotage, or he's just going to kind of look around and he's just going to be like, assassination? What?
She looked at him and was like, I want a fucking allocation of materials from one side to the other because you needed more, and maybe if someone dies in the process you hate, probably that's a good thing.
That's pretty much everyone that's on the religious order, yeah. You gotta understand, they're in the middle of a holy war. We're in the middle of becoming independent and surviving.
I'm up for
and after many years of religious oppression, they deserve what they get.
Okay, so now you're
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you heard the two quacks back here already going. Assassination.
No. I'm not up for the assassination. I'm up for the sabotage and.
No. Your head lit up like a Christmas tree beacon when the assassination word got thrown around. Don't you pretend.
I mean,
at least Thomas is not trying to hide it. He's all for it.
No. She's not a killer, straight up killer. Unless it's a certain pirate plan, I have no problem with doing that.
It's not straight up killing, it's a weapon that goes off accidentally and somebody's gotten away!
Yeah!
Oh, dear goodness.
It's not our fault. They don't know how to walk and they got in the way of my gunfire. Oh, they were blind? Ah!
So in the end, at least to close the contract, he gets the report while you guys are chit-chatting, and he's like, well, everything's accounted for, so he gives you the credits according to the contract. He says we're gonna top you off fuel-wise, do some maintenance, so that's on us. And all I can give is 800 credits as just a bonus.
We can do supply acquisitions.
Excellent.
It's not much, but it's what I can release at this time.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. We ain't gonna say no. At least she won't.
Sounds that's pretty good. Definitely interested in any other work you got available. I'm still trying to get familiar with the moral compass of my crew.
Understand? I'm just telling you what all is available. If you want to stay, we'll have to talk about how long you want to stay, what any prices are going to be. I'm sure I can I'll throw in a couple of days to begin with, but after that, standard docking fee. But I'll buy you a couple of days at least.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And we'll get you guys some ID cards.
A couple who were very bored with doing some damage inside my ship and getting something where they can be a little more aggressive, but might hospitalize them back.
Damage inside the ship.
Damage inside the ship.
There's no damage. What do you mean?
No.
I painted over it.
Yeah. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
The knife-wielding maniacs?
Yes.
Listen.
Seems that was taken care of. The engineers all like, well, we gave them a big plate of Durasteel, and I guess that's okay. We put it up on a wall.
I appreciate that. I'm not worried about the damage. I'm just more worried about the attitude.
There's no attitude.
If they were an auto dock, maybe that could be a little easier to deal with.
You could join in too. We're not saying you're excluded. This is your ship, you know. Join in whenever you want.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna take that cold piece out and go. Alright.
No, I'm sure you weren't using your comm for your meeting.
Yeah.
So we'll work on more of what this guy may have to offer. So we all right. For the meantime, you guys got this work done and everything. So we're good. We're at the time where I need to bug out so I can go get ready, because I said we had to end early anyways, so this is a good place for it. So all right, well.
So I would basically just want to go back to the group and go like, so they got some questionable jobs. How do y'all feel about sabotage, assassination?
Sabotage is okay.
Work there.
Supply and acquisition, yes. I don't mind stealing anything.
Yeah. Wow.
No.
I said any of all of it.
I know who said no.
Yeah, that's what 1 against an 8-4.
I know somebody. I know if we take a couple things, I know where we can sell it.
I mean, money's always
We
nice.
take a few people. I know where we can sell them.
And you know what? Money's money, right?
Wow.
Money's money. That's on that record.
Boom.
No.
It's okay. Just be the giving tree, okay?
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Is there? We don't care, right?
Yeah. All right. On that note, everyone who's listening, we appreciate it. This is going to be interesting to work on from here on out. But the Psycho Squad Gaming Club, we're heading out. We appreciate you guys, everyone, for listening in, and we'll see you next episode when we get together to game. Have a good one, everyone.
見つけてか